love this music. It's too good. Alright. G'day, ladies and gents. Hi, Daft. Hey, Austin. Hope you guys are doing well. I need to open the game. It's so hot, guys. It's fucking terrible. Terrible. It's terrible, but we're okay. Daft! Are you still there? Or have you muted the stream? I get it. I know how aggravating I can be. Heck yeah. Alright. Hi, Oldham. How you doing? I didn't comb my hair. Can you tell? Or maybe I did. Maybe I did comb my hair earlier today. It's just, it's been so long. It's kind of like, oopsie. Yep, muted. Don't want to hear your lovely voice. I fucking knew it. Not too hot. What are you talking about, Older? Don't tell me you have air conditioning, okay? I'll cry, all right? Don't say it. Don't say it, okay? I'll cry if you have air conditioning, okay? Look at you guys enjoying your nice, well air-conditioned room. Yes. How could you do this to me? The aircon doesn't reach my room. This is my only chance of living. You don't understand. This is the only way. Maybe it's her. Maybe it's Maybelline. I'm sorry. Also, what heat? I kind of passed out and I slept through the afternoon. No, it's still here. It hasn't left us, okay? It's still here. Boosh. Look at this. Boosh. Fuck. Nothing happened. Thank you. Girl fail. More like girl winner. Daft. Okay, I wanted to say this because I know you'll remember, okay? I have an AC in my room. Fuck you. Okay, you lucky son of a bitch, okay? Are you happy? Are you proud? Be happy, be proud, okay? AC doesn't fucking reach my room, so we're just gonna have to live here. Okay, I need to pick up my drink bottle. Okay, Daft. Because I know you'll remember. Okay, you're lucky you're cute because you sure aren't graceful. I leave that to my sister, thank you. When did I ever say I was graceful? Have I ever been graceful? Real question, like, come on. Have you seen me do something graceful, like be a ballerina or do a beautiful flourish or something like that? Fuck no, okay? I girl fail like it's the Olympics, okay? I'm fucking winning that shit, okay? Hand cute? What? I know. Who fucking knew that? Okay, Daft. I'll get around to saying what I want to say. At the start of the Skyrim stream on Thursday, okay? We should put up a poll that says, who do you think will win? That's what I was thinking, okay? Because I was like, oh yeah, get the audience involved. Do a predictions. Who will win? See who wins. See who is the winner. Praise Tiny Orb. Hello. Well, never in focus. Oh, so close to being in focus. Half of me's in focus. That kind of counts, right? Hello. You're doing great. Yeah. We love Orb. What else is here? Posture check. I think I'm already posture checked. That does remind me of something though. Give me a second. I'm gonna wrap my wrist again because my wrist is dying. Luigi 2 Mansion 4. We might, maybe. Reminder, do a predictions. Skyrim. Okay, we'll just leave that there. That'll be the thing for the next couple of days. And then no one can forget. How? Guys, what was I gonna say? Words. Yes. Aced it. Guys, sometimes with this wrist, I think about retiring. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Need to have a firm stop. Sorry, to explain, I messed up I woke up, this is so frustrating, right? On Saturday, I literally woke up, I was okay, and then I leaned like slightly wrong on this shoulder, and I put my entire hand and like shoulder into pain for the entirety of the day. Ecstatic. So, I'm, you know, I'm wearing and tearing, and I've got a lot of work this week, so yay. I'm hoping I'll get through it alright. But it was just like, it was so frustrating because I was in like so much pain. I was like, please, could someone else do the coffees? I like doing the coffees. I'm hoping to get Adara to tape me back up before I have work again on Wednesday. I still have tape on me on my shoulder. It's all trying to move everything into the right position. We'll see if that works. Probably won't, but that's okay. How's everyone else doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I will say, the plan, I know, for this week, okay? We're gonna do, Ace Attorney today, maybe tomorrow. I was thinking we might do a Pokemon stream at some point this week, but I definitely feel like depending how this stream ends, I might be too enthralled and might need to play this anyway. But I would like to try and do a Pokemon stream at some point. And I was, guys, devastated. Okay, so on the weekend, I was playing some Pokemon, right? But I was trying to get the full Paldea Pokédex so I could get a particular shiny, alright? That was the plan. That's not what happened. What happened was I had... Oh, wait, no, actually, no. No, fuck, what am I saying? Okay. So what happened was I hatched I hatched a smattering of Sprigatito eggs because I needed the Sprigatito and the second evolution, right? And then I need the first and second evolution of Quaxley. So I just did a little bit of eggs for both of them, and I literally did 3 eggs. 3 eggs for Quaxley, okay? And I literally had the thought as though it like just grabbed like a smattering of them and was just like, yeah, this is all I need. It'd be funny if one of them was a shiny. Cut to today when I hatch them and I actually get a shiny Quaxley. Like, I wasn't even looking down at my Switch. I was just trying to walk around and get them hatched so I could start like planning on the next lot of eggs that I plan to hatch. And lo and behold, one of the Quaxleys was a shiny, okay? I now have gotten like 2 different like ducks. One was actually given to me. But now I have, like, all 3 ducks. And I'm like, where's my shiny Fuecoco? And where's my shiny Sprigatito? Apparently not in this universe. Fuck my life. Anyway, I'm devastated, needless to say. Anyway, I'm saying that. I got a shiny, so it's pretty cool. But on the other hand, I really want my other shinies. I'm so sad. Oh well, maybe next time. Quaxley superiority, let's fucking go. I love Quaxley, but like, shiny Fuecoco. I just want one, you know, same thing with Sprigatito. Like, I just want one, and I would be happy. I'd move on in life, you know, like, please. Anyway. Let's see if the game opens up. Hell yeah. Woo! Yeah, we're playing Ace Attorney today, guys. Alright. I know that no one is interested in this game anymore. I know this, but I'm too invested, okay? So y'all are just gonna have to bear with me for another, like, 2 weeks before I finally finish this, okay? Because it's still going to take me another 2 weeks. Unless this case or the next case end up being weirdly short, but I doubt it. Because they usually get longer the more you go on, so... The fuck is an Ace Attorney? Exactly. You haven't been paying attention to the story, okay? I'm here for the story, and I love the story, okay? So I have to just keep going, much to my own detriment, because I know no one cares. So, but I'm gonna be having a great time. I'm gonna be sitting here doing my voices, so, you know, doing voices, sucking dick. Anyway, let's do this. April 5th, 1:23 p.m. Pokemon Johto Legends. Hey, we haven't even got the other one yet. What's happening over here? Will you stop pacing, detective? You're kicking up dust. I feel the compulsion to save already, even though I just opened the game. But I swept the floor 3 times already! And then sweep it a 4th. They're gonna take your badge, Mr. Edgeworth. How can you just stare there, cool as a cucumber? We don't know for certain that they will. But it sure seems like they mean to. Judge Gambit pretty much spelled it out. Truly, you are proving to be quite a threat to the committee for prosecutorial excellence. Oh yeah, voices and what? What? I said... What? What did I say, Daft? Ooh. As such, you will give me a little choice but to report back on your continued transgressions. No doubt you will be called to appear before the committee in due course. She said I would be called to appear before the committee, nothing more. Well, I don't care. I won't stand for it. What if we never get to working together again? I love you, Gumshoe. I'd have thought you would welcome the prospect, detective. After all, it'd mean you could work with someone less problematic. Oh. Don't say that, sir. Oh. It's kind of funny, like, Edgeworth being kind of honest about himself, but Gumshoe obviously still being like, but I still love you. I've never heard anyone except that stupid committee say you're problematic. Oh. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you? To become a defense attorney, I mean? Because I won't let you. You're a prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, prosecutor here. To become a defense attorney, huh? Sucking dicks. Who are the lucky dick owners? No one. What do you... Bro, I'm talking about, like... What? I'm trying to construe this into something else and I can't think of anything. Can you tell? Alright. Joke's on you. There's none. There you go! Aced it. There's your joke. The circumstances of my father's death set me on a path to become a prosecutor, but I'd only been interested in the law to begin with thanks to my father as well, and his work as a defense attorney. Are you gonna keep fat and cram as a prosecutor or help people as an attorney? Something tells me you got a big decision ahead of you. Are you listening, Mr. Edgeworth? I said I won't let you do this. Really, detective, there's no need to be so dramatic. Who knows, the next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient with your salary assessments. Oh, really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no! What are you saying, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. You should, though. It's about your own well-being. But you thought about it, didn't you? If only for a moment. We're busy in here. Come back later. Who the fuck is this? Fuck my life. I don't know who this is. Hey, there. Is the prosecutor in? Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Look, pal. What part of we're busy don't you get? Wait a second. I'll be with you in a bit. Oh, that's no good. Your face is red as a tomato. Red face, gritted teeth. Let's see. Yeah, I said we're busy. Wait, that's it. Stomach cramps, right? Oh, this is bad. Once down a Wild's time. Fuck yeah, you know it. This weekend. Gonna be good. I'm gonna look forward to hopefully playing it with my friends this time. No need to worry. It's nothing an injection can't cure. Just roll up your sleeve for me. It won't hurt much. Like, no thanks, pal. I'm as healthy as can be. I'm too stupid to get sick. And And who might you be? Oh, sorry, I totally forgot to introduce myself. The name's Needler? Needler. Florence Needler. Right, like needle. I'm a nurse at Hertz Hospital. Well, nobody here is hurt, so are you sure you have the right room? Yeah, you're a Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? Wow, there's some deep furrows in your brow. Are you feeling alright? Suffering from a severe headache? I could give you an injection that'll... I'll be fine, thank you. Couldn't you please just tell us what you're doing here? Oh, sure. Well, it's like this. I brought somebody to see you. Wait, right there. I'll go grab her. Oh, wait!
Love this scene. Too late. I wonder who she brought along. She's here from a hospital. Maybe it's a patient? Maybe you cut down to size with your trademark rapier wit.
So when you cut down to size with your trademark rapier wit. Yeah. Gonna hunt the fuck out of Gypceros. Hell yeah, man. Gonna be so much fun. And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
See? That right there, sir. When you glare at me like that, I lose the will to live. Okay, you don't want to send me to the hospital, do you?
Surely he's exaggerating. After all, that's the look I always give him, and nothing's happened so far. Oh, buddy. Edgeworth. Edgeworth, you need to do better. Is this K? Is that K? Sorry to keep you fellas waiting. Well, thoughts? Huh? That's not K, is it? Surely not. Okay, what color is K's eyes? Fuck my life. Thoughts on what? You don't recognize me? Is it? Maybe it is K. You don't recognize me? There's something about her, something familiar. This has your name on it. She lost her memory? So I thought, just maybe.
So you really did put someone in the...
Don't...
Oh, so you really did put someone in the hospital?
Don't be ridiculous, detective.
But look, sir, your name's right there on the card. Public Prosecutor. Play to stay.
Be that as it may. Break one day, maybe one day. I'm so sorry, she's trying to say she has amnesia.
Amnesia?
Yes, at least that's what they tell me. Her parents must be so worried about her. I bet they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. You gotta feel for them. That's the normal amount of sleep you should be getting. What are you saying, woman? I don't trust this lady. Do I though? Because that's quite a lot of sleep if you ask me. He's like, too much. This Edgeworth over here only getting 5 hours of sleep, God forbid.
Whoa, tough break, but don't you worry, alright? Since you had his card, that means you really must know Mr. Edgeworth somehow. So just sit back and we'll take it from here, right sir?
At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity. Really? Will you? It's going to come down to what you remember, but yes.
No, that's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. Don't worry, miss, you're as good as healed.
Let's not get carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, remember? Not a miracle worker. I love him. Where do we even start?
So, do you remember your name, miss?
I'm sorry. She's been like this ever since she came in yesterday. So she's only been in the hospital for a day. No, wait, that's amazing. How did you figure it out so fast? How can one person be so emotionally draining? I found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help her out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find. And did you find anything apart from my business card? Nothing with her name or home address. Oh, wait a second. She was wearing this. It's a pretty unique design, right? This pin!
What the heck? That's Yadagarasu pin. Does that mean, but it can't be?
Hey, is it really you? Okay. No! Buddy, no! My girl! It's you, isn't it, Kay? Kay?
Come on, Kay, you really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy! That's what you always call me!
Gummy? But you're an adult, that's so rude. I shouldn't call you that, what? I don't really call you that, do I? I'm so sorry, I can't believe I feel so guilty now.
Oh, what the heck happened to you? I've never seen you so polite. Being polite and sensitive is just not... Where's the Kay I know? You're nothing like her.
Gumshoe, you are not helping. This is not what she needs right now.
Careful, Detective. We wouldn't want her to get the wrong impression. You make it sound as if Kay isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Not that he's wrong exactly, but...
So what kind of person was I before?
Well, first of all, your full name is Kay Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy, and oh yeah, you're a great thief.
A great thief?
There's a little more to it than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from their dresses or vaults and...
Steal? But that must be so awful for the people I took things from. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know I was a criminal. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Oh, I don't know. Don't think that helped her much, good sir.
It sure explains one thing. Look at these gloves. They're just the kind of thing that a person like that would wear.
Hey, that outfit!
That's what she was wearing when they found her. Though we had to get her to change out of it and put on hospital clothes, that's why I have them.
There's something on this part here. Could it have something to do with how Kay lost her memory?
I'll send the outfit over to forensics later and see what they can figure out.
Please do, Detective.
Should you really be using fucking, like, detective stuff to figure out someone's identity? I know that's probably a detective's job to some degree, especially if you lose your memory, but, like, I feel like there's another element here of, like, I don't know, it doesn't quite make sense. Boy, there really are some thiefy clothes, huh? I'm a criminal.
You may be a great thief, but you've never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured, you're no criminal.
If you say so.
Perhaps we better leave it there. For now.
I'm sorry. I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly?
Well, that is... How do I put this into words?
You're Prosecutor Edgeworth's assistant.
I am? So a prosecutor is the head of some sort of great thief network then?
No, not quite.
We last saw Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps we should try to figure out what she's been doing since then. Was the pen the only item on her person when you received her, Nurse Niebler?
There were a few other things, but I doubt any of it will be of much use to you.
I'll be the judge of that. Could you please show them to us?
Well, right then, in no particular order I present. A mask?
A Gambit ninja mask? Was she at a show or something?
Don't worry, I'll make sure blank precious thing back. Get your precious thing back? Rosie.
A letter and it's just a K. Next, a ticket stub, and finally...
Fake flower, the kind people use to spruce up their bathroom with, too.
It's a corsage, Detective, and they're usually worn by women.
And that's it. So, anything useful in there?
Kinda hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not really seeing a connection between any of these things.
Let's take a closer look at the pieces.
Survival check. Holy shit. Where's my dice? Oh my god. Alright. Roll for survival. I have like no survivability. I got an 18. Woo! Did it. I am surviving good today.
Oh, this is bad. How do we get McKay's memory back? We can't just let her stay like this forever.
Calm down, Detective. I have an idea.
You do? I knew you'd come to the rescue, sir, so what is it?
Look closely at the ticket stub. Oh, it's for the viewing platform at the top of the big building.
The big building, you know the place?
Oh, the big building. Everybody knows it, silly. It's the hottest date spot in town. They say that if a couple hold hand while they're up there, they'll stay together forever. Tee-hee.
Use limited to day of purchase. So that must have been the day before, right? Student, $6.
This is yesterday's date. The ticket is only valid on the date specified.
Plus it's a stub, which means she used it, right?
I think it's a distinct possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find?
Now, just like that?
Only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her steps.
But what about your thing with the committee?
It's not for a little while yet. We have time.
Wait, so can I leave Kay with you?
That would be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay?
Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alright then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at Hertz Hospital, okay? I can come running with a syringe or 3 whenever you might happen to be.
Yes, thank you. I doubt we'll be needing that particular service.
I don't know. Next minute.
Now then, detective, shall we get going? You too, Kay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course. My precious girl! Does it look like she has wounds on her hand and finger? Like, what's with- is her hand okay?
So, according to this pamphlet, big building's 50 stories high. It's all offices aside, so the viewing platform up top is the only part that's open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. Now, hand it to me out.
How very kind of you, detective. Alright, I think it's time we head inside.
Look out, the big building! It's about to fall! What?
Whoa.
What?
We gotta do something!
No, please, I'm begging you, stop! Oh, it's no good. Without fresh milk, my thoughts just aren't getting through to him. Who is this kid? Without fresh milk, how am I supposed to convey my feelings? Who is this?
What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid.
Cut. I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie, so could you,
yes, I thought as much. Forgive our intrusion. We'll get out of your way. Detective?
Oh, sorry. Really had me there for a second.
Yeah, whatevs. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? I can't work under these conditions. I'm so sorry, oh gosh! Oh, so they stopped the building from falling down? That's good.
I wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Ooh, fancy looking place. Big building, a building that's big. It's almost like there could be someone dead in it. Anyway. The lapel is not broken!
Shame with the mark of the Yashigarasu, and it's very eye-catching. Can't imagine any other thief than Kay would want to wear it.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back, Rosie. Waiting platform. Ooh, so this is the area that we're in. Okay, so this is the place we just entered. Why do I feel like this is going to be relevant for like a murder that we find? You know, we see like, it's gonna be like, the body was hung off the side of the building and then their accomplice snatched up the body and got them in on the 2nd level. Like, you know what I mean? Something stupid like that. It's going to be relevant. What a beautiful place.
Whoa, get a load of that view. Feel the sun on your face.
Oh, the wind. It's very strong up here.
That's okay, you just stand behind me or Edgeworth here. We're both more than big enough to keep that breeze away.
Speak for yourself.
Well, Kay, does this place bring back any memories?
I'm not sure. Have I really been here before?
Perhaps simply encouraging to talk will help. Kay, please, any thoughts of feelings that come to mind might be a clue we can use.
Alright, I don't know if this will be of any help at all, but... Oh god. Okay, not what I was expecting from the game. I still can't be sure if I've ever been here before. It's so high up, and the wind is so strong, it's terrifying. I just don't remember anything. It's no good, I'm so sorry.
Why do you think it's terrifying, huh?
No dice, huh?
I'm sorry, I feel so useless. I know I'm supposed to have all these memories, but I just can't remember.
You have amnesia, Gabe. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Listen, sir, maybe just this once, try not to be so intimidating, okay? Or at the very least, don't use your trademark glare.
Nobody asked for your opinion, detective.
He's trying his best. We're so proud of him. Press on this one.
Kay used to love places like this, though.
Am I really her? I feel dizzy just taking a look around. I don't even think anybody should be allowed up here. What if an old person fell, or a child doesn't bear thinking about?
There's a fence all around us, and it's plenty high. There's really no need to worry.
If you say so.
Do I just push on everything? If nothing has come to mind, then just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all?
Let's see. Cherry blossoms.
Go on.
I'm standing under the cherry tree. Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining, I remember now. And there was a red something.
So it's raining. She saw something red from where she stood, but what?
Blood! Maybe? I don't know. Was it? None of these are red. It's not quite red.
Hold it!
There's something red. Can you tell me any more about it?
I'm not sure. It was just red thing. That's all I can remember.
What can we see nearby that's red? Was it the concession stand over there, perhaps?
A stand? A red concession stand. Yes, I think that was it. Somebody was walking towards me from beyond it.
And then what happened?
Then, I'm sorry.
That's alright, if you could just add what you've told me to your testimony.
Can I just say it's really funny being like, hey, buddy, I can't I know you can't remember anything, but I'm gonna get you to testify before me. In order to remember things, obviously. Hi, Stania. Good morning. Hope all of the Monster Hunter conversation was helpful. So much of it in the end. It's kind of funny.
Oh my god.
Okay. The stand in question is the one behind you, correct?
That's right. I remember the red color and the person walking towards me from beyond it. I saw it all from under the cherry tree.
Tell me something. This person you keep mentioning, could you not see their face, or did you simply not know who they were?
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure.
So all we have to go on is a person walking towards her from beyond the concession stand. The fact she saw this from beneath the cherry tree.
Should I press it? It has been helpful, yes, because I knew you would give details like that. You're like, ah yes, Hannah will go into a whole spiel about it. I had a good time. Writing my mini essays, always gotta love it. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's so easy for me to be biased towards World, right? Like, my sister even bought World. You know, I managed to convince my sister to buy World, but of course, it's not her type of game, you know? And as I've said before, like, I also don't know. I feel like when you play games with friends, you're not always fully intend on playing a game like Monster Hunter. And by that, I mean, like, you know, you literally have to just sit
for like 20 to 30 minutes sometimes longer, trying to defeat like monsters together. And that's just your life, you know? So, depends. Also, the stuff about price is very much relevant. That's fair. Those type of kinds of details that help. Okay. That's good. I'm glad. Well, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get, like, Monster Hunter World for kind of cheap nowadays. I'm pretty sure. When it is like 50% off. When it's 50% off, I'm pretty sure it can be a pretty good price. But other than that, you know, like, you really, with Monster Hunter, you need to be dedicated towards, like, playing it, I think. And I think that dedication it's not something you can kind of, like, go in, go out of as much. You can, but then you might feel the compulsion to, like, restart again sometimes. And obviously that takes a lot of time, so. But I also don't know what else I would, like, suggest either. Unless they've played something like Elden Ring co-op mod, seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring or something. Should I present something? I don't think I have enough information. Let's try pushing a different statement.
Hold it!
It doesn't have to be related to how you lost your memory, but if everything floats up and all, just say it. Really? Let's see. Oh, the cotton candy from the stand there. I don't know why, but it just came to me. If you're hungry, you only have to say it.
You want cotton candy? You got it. My treat.
Thank you. It would make my day. I want to get something out of her somehow.
Hold it!
I've been playing Valheim mostly. Valheim's good. Can't even imagine wanting to come here. Okay, so I did that. Concession. Wait, did it reset my progress? What the fuck did I do? And then I had... Where's the statement about it being red and everything?
Hold it!
It doesn't even look like Kay, it's just sad. But there was someone walking towards me just beyond the concession stand. But who? Her hair is so different, I'm sad.
Hold it!
Surely I've pressed everything at this point. They've played Raft and Deep Rock Galactic, so I'm fairly sure the 40-minute missions won't be an issue. Terraria got mentioned as well. Terraria is great. You should always play Terraria. They mentioned something about covering face or not seeing the face. Could be the mask. I guess so. I just, like, why would someone wear this dinky mask? That's my thought. That didn't work. Wow, that's harsh. No, I pushed everything though, right? Maybe it's Rosie?
Objection!
My phone is on this side.
Objection!
Oh? You say you saw someone coming from beyond the stand. Oh, that's what we're talking about. And they were walking towards you. Yes? See them getting closer. Are you sure it wasn't a ghost? No, it was a person. I'm sure of it. But from where you were standing, anyone you saw on the other side of the concession stand would have been floating in midair, hundreds of feet above the ground. So how on earth could it have been a person? I still don't think this is a good way of getting someone's memory back, but here we are. I'm not lying, I promise. Somebody read the stand? Somebody read they're on the other side? Okay, my precious girl. What the fuck? They were walking towards me, getting closer and closer, and then oh.
Guy, what's the matter? You're alright, we're here, whatever it is, it can't hurt you.
Gumshoe Dad. I was pushed and I fell by a person in a red raincoat. A person in a red raincoat could walk on air? And who supposedly pushed her from the building? None of this makes sense, not the least of which nobody could fall from this height and survive.
That's the part that confuses me the most.
We're gonna find out she's gonna be accused of a murder that she's forgotten, and it's just gonna be tragic. Attention everyone, please stay right where you are.
What's the wrong, officer? I'm Detective Gumshoe. Mind filling me in?
Yes, sir. A body has been discovered in this building, sir. What?
Body?
Whose body exactly? Not sure. We're still working on it. But what we do know is that the victim is a young woman. And that her name is Kay. What?
What the blazing?
Oh my god. Have you pressed the last statement? I had pressed everything at that point. What sort of start was that? What was that? Oh my god, okay. Well, this is a whole different person. That's not Kay. She has earrings. That's not right. Committee for the Prosecutorial Excellence Chamber. Wait, hold up. Wait, so this is the same building as where the other stuff was happening? Wait, this room. Yeah, it's the committee room. Like, what the fuck? Why is there a calendar, blah, 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 standing there? Officer, isn't this... Yes, sir, this is the trial chamber of the Committee for Prosecutorial Court. Fuck that word. Excellence.
Oh, so it's here now?
I knew they'd moved out of the prosecutor's building, but I'd known they'd come here. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth and K2. How are you all doing? Is Kay feeling any better? We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be? This is my grandma. Hold on one second. Name's Hilda. Her. Name's Hilda Hertz, Sonny. And who the heck might you be? It's a pleasure to meet you, Prosecutor. Miles Edgeworth at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name's Hertz, is she? Yeah, she's the director of Hertz Hospital. This old woman is the head of the hospital? Don't you old foggy me, you danged reprobate! How'd she do that?
Whoa, sounds like you're kind of a big deal, ma'am, huh?
That's not true. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. Oh, him. He's the one looking after the girl, the one with amnesia. It seems Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert. Want me to fix those brows of yours, Sonny?
Oh, there is no fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable.
They're having none of it today. I love it.
What? Sure you want me to say that, Grandma? Well, alright then. Now, I got a damn thing more to say to none of y'all. You go on about your business, you hear? As long as the business don't involve messing with the deceased body, I got work to do.
Wait, please,
Not a dang thing, I tell ya.
Hey, you can't talk to us like that. What gives you the right, huh, pal?
Oh, didn't I mention? Grandma's also a coroner. She's in charge of this case, which means, ouch. Which means exactly that.
What do you mean exactly that?
How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me.
what is with these two? I don't approve of this.
Okay. It's like I'm trapped in a comedy routine I can't escape.
Maybe that's true.
Well, you got a buddy to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care.
I feel like I should just be doing 2 different voices for them. I should.
What the heck is their deal?
What doesn't matter, as long as we have permission to investigate?
What doesn't matter? It matters a bunch, sir.
She's also wearing a corsage, do you see that? Also 3 bullet holes? Is that right?
What will you do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't? Alright, let's get to work.
The person over there is called Kay, right? Surely that means I can't be Kay, you know.
That's what we're looking to figure out. But don't worry. You're the Kay we know. I'm certain of it.
Thanks.
A Kay who lost her memory and a victim who shares her name. Both meeting their respective fates here at the big building. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our Kay's memory. I'll stake my life on it. Begin investigations again. How big is this room anyway? Damn, it's a big room. Oh god, what the fuck? That's a lot of blood, mate. That's a lot of blood. I'm wondering who the person is though. And who would be involved in this case? I definitely get the feeling that Kay's gonna end up being faulted for it, which is so rude because she lost her memory, okay? You can't do something like that when you've lost the person's memory. At least I can't have my committee meeting now. Well, like, you know, I can't have a committee meeting when they're investigating a murder.
Yeah, but easy, we're in books that side. We're lifting them for that matter.
And the committee only just moved. It must have been quite the undertaking.
All that's still around is kind of our forte. They should have given me a call.
Well, if we run into the chairman, I'll be sure to ask if there's any more heavy lifting to be done.
I was joking, sir. I can't be carrying stuff up 50 flights of stairs. I have a real job to do.
I was joking too, Detective, but why were you planning on taking the stairs? Nice, neatly arranged bookshelves stretching off into the distance. Quite a pleasing sight, don't you think?
Sure is. Not a speck of dust on any of them. Reminds me of my special method for cleaning your office, sir. Sweep the vacuum, then sweep it all down twice. Then on the floor, the wax, and then...
If only you approached your actual job with the same level of rigor. Oof. It's a statue of the goddess of justice.
You sure know your stuff, sir. So does she dole out blessings or what?
She's not that kind of goddess, Detective. She's a symbol of the sanctity of the law. The scales represent justice, the sword, retribution, the blindfold shows her impartiality. I wonder what catches my eye. I reckon it's this tomato juice. Ding, 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 ding. And there's a pool of blood here at the foot of the statue. Judging by the amount and how it spread, I'd say this is where the victim was killed. Perhaps.
Oh, well, the body's on the table behind us, sir. How come?
I can only surmise the killer must have moved it for some reason after committing the murder. But why?
Whoa, that's one big statue, but what's it even for?
The goddess of justice stands in judgment over the committee's proceedings against the corrupt prosecutors. Now, if I'm not very much mistaken, it's a Paul Halik original. Oh! It's all connected! It's coming back, guys. Also, I don't know if they're trying to insinuate, like, maybe this was moved or something. I don't know. It's interesting the way the blood kind of, like, seeps into this and then is here. I don't know.
Are we the victim for the highest civic incident, sir? Mr. Arnie Frost?
No matter how murky his name or morals were, there is no denying his skill. This is a genuine work of art.
I heard someplace that a lot of good artists are either geniuses or eccentrics. Which do you think he was?
Eccentric. I don't know about Halik, but Larry is definitely an eccentric. Yeah. Was that all to investigate? It really was. More books. Intimidating. What could be more welcoming than a good book, detective?
Guess that depends. I got the chewing out of my life in a library back in the day for running laps inside of it. But this isn't really a library, is it? So maybe I could jog around a little, work off some of the anxiety?
Don't. Something tells me that if I don't stop him, he might very well start running round and round. Enormous semicircular desk with seating for 11. It almost reminds me of a certain legend.
I know the one, sir. The Knights of the Brown Table.
Oh, hi, Ultra. How you doing? Hope it's been good. It's been good. Just painful. Just a lot of pain. The body does not like to be used, so don't know what to do. Other than that, it's been good. The round table.
Whoops, guess that wasn't it. The Knights of the Brown Table, the Knives of the Brown Stable,
Further and further from the mark, but I'll refrain from rubbing it in his nose in it for now. They're so cute. I love them. Can I look at this candelabra? If things had gone as they were meant to, I'd be standing at this podium right now.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm glad the hearing got delayed, but I wish it wasn't because someone died.
Though it would have been that much harder to investigate had my badge been taken away. The best thing I can do right now for all parties involved is to get to the truth behind this incident. Yes, can I help you with something? Notice anything? This is quite the room. The big wooden boxes full of books, the big person carved out of stone, the sparkly window. It seems you've even forgotten the names of some everyday objects. Let me try to jog your memory, okay? Repeat after me. Bookshelves. Books? Elves? Stained glass. Stolen glassware. Law books. Law breaker. Goddess statue. Got this. Snatch you? Oh my god.
Is it just me?
Is it just me, or are all of her mistakes pointing in a certain direction? Alright, girl. She's funny. Is there really anything else to investigate here? I don't see anything of note. We investigated this table, got this, got this, maybe I just need to talk to this guy. Special key card to enter here, sir. Interesting. So not just anyone can enter. There we go, that's what we're looking for. In which case, the person who discovered the body would have been... Yes, sir, a member of the committee. They found it when they arrived for today's hearing. The hearing, my hearing, which would be underway right now if it wasn't for this. Which means people are gonna think that he did it. Even though he couldn't have. Sorry to intrude. Who's talking? It's my girl! I love her! Who are you? What's that, Grandma? I don't know that voice anyway. That's Von Karma's little girl. Oh, so you two know each other? It has been too long, Grandma Hertz. I love her. I didn't expect to see her. I'm so excited. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth. What is she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a prosecutor, like myself. I have to admit, I was almost under the impression that I wouldn't see her. These days, she's mainly been working with Interpol, though I thought she was supposed to be abroad. I am abroad. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Don't look so surprised. Where my investigations lead, I follow, no matter where in the world that might be. Which means there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes? You know full well that I've been pursuing a certain smuggling ring.
Oh, this is still the smuggling ring. I thought we finished that.
And that I won't rest until it has been destroyed and its ill-gotten goods recovered. So the smuggling ring is involved then. That information is to be shared on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. I see she means to be as helpful as ever.
Miss Von Karma, was it? Grandma wanted to tell you something.
I'm about done here. She's all yours.
In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind.
I'm plenty. I remember where I heard about you from, you dang vermin. Don't need no soon-to-be ex-prosecutor messing the place up. Go on, get.
Well, just remember it's not me saying this stuff, okay?
Please, Granny, it's important.
Who you call Granny, little missy?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
This is going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Franziska, I need you to add us to this investigation. We have to see that body up close, or we'll never know the truth about what happened to Kay.
As in Kay Fabrade.
Please, you gotta help us out here. Kay needs us.
I don't know what you're up to, but very well.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
Of course, I expect to receive a full explanation when I grill you later.
We owe you, sir, big time.
I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy.
I love them too. I don't know why I kind of ship these two just off the base that it's like a very awkward relationship. Like, her like, I don't know, like, I would say her calling him Scruffy is kind of endearing to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Scruffy is pretty endearing. Like, it's neutral. It's not as derogatory as it could be. You know what I mean? And maybe he's into it. Like, that's the point, right?
Well, Grandma hurts. We will allow them to examine the body. I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like yourself, hon. But are you sure about this?
Yeah, I agree with Grandma. Are you sure you're sure?
Of course I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense.
Of the extremely arrogant sort, perhaps.
Shoot yourself, but I can't say I didn't warn you.
Well, you heard her. Try not to get fired, okay?
Don't worry. I'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour.
Wow, she's amazing.
Unlike me, who's on the verge of losing my badge for doing my job. It's bullshit. Begin investigation.
Alright. Look at the body. Can I examine the body?
I clicked on the wrong thing. I wanted to look at the candelabra. That's fine.
Can I look at the candelabra?
There's a mark on her hand. What's that? You know what? Out of all the bodies we've seen in this game, I feel like this looks the most in detail body. Does this person look familiar? I can't tell.
Well, one thing's for certain. This isn't Kay. She doesn't even look like her.
I think we knew that already, Detective. Our Kay's standing right over there after all.
Interesting that says promises Kay.
The victim looks to be in her 30s. She's wearing a white suit. Could be
she worked in one of the offices here in the building?
Perhaps, but for now she remains unidentified. The question is, why did the police seem to think her name was Kay?
I want to look at this first.
I think this could be the murder weapon.
A 3-armed candelabra. The victim suffered the same number of puncture wounds to the chest.
I would say no, but like, fine.
Puncture wounds that could very well have been made by these spikes.
I mean, sure, I guess.
A candle album?
Not quite, detective. A candelabrum. A candle holder, in other words.
Oh, I gotcha. That reminds me. I've got to pay my electricity bill once a while back and I had to live by candlelight for a whole month.
Oh, buddy. What? Who does that in this day and age?
I guess it does have spikes on it. That's a pretty brutal way to die, though. Interesting that she has blood on her hand. And the corsage. I wanna look at this.
It seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point.
Okay, so that's supposed to be a burn mark.
Burn to her hand. Interesting.
Other than the candelabra, where would the burn come from? Unless it's from the past. Not sure.
You think it has something to do with how she died?
No, this scar's too old for that. I would imagine it happened some time ago. She's holding something.
What is that? Wait, I know.
It's a loyalty card, probably from a store.
It's a key card.
Why, sir? Why?
The question we should be asking is, what does it open?
The door to the room, obviously. Does that really need to be deduced? Actually, before I connect those two parts together.
There's something pinned to the jacket here. A piece of magenta fabric. Whatever it was, it looked like it was torn off pretty roughly.
Oh, so this is the magenta fabric that came from her. So if this person maybe attacked Kay, maybe she grabbed it while she was falling? Maybe. And then someone else came in and killed her?
Interesting. It doesn't look as if there's anything in the chest pocket.
Nothing except this hole right here.
And by the look of how the fabric was torn, I think it was pierced by something sharp.
Hey, can't keep your coins in there now. They'll all fall out.
Have you never heard of a change purse, detective?
Sure have, sir. It's another word for a pocket, right?
I give up.
Not right now.
A pure white jacket with a deep red stain on its lapel. This jacket, the buttons are on the wearer's right-hand side.
Okay.
What's so weird about that? Buttons always go on the right side, no?
Not on women's clothing. Traditionally, the buttons would be on the left.
That's an interesting point. Does that mean somebody was wearing this suit and then like dressed her up in it?
Like I always say, sir, you sure know your stuff.
And this is common knowledge, detective.
I wouldn't say it's common knowledge.
Wait, what's in this pocket? Pair of gloves, also white. They don't seem to be soiled in any way. I imagine they must have belonged to the victim. Maybe. Okay.
Nothing about the boots. But yeah, I mean... So it's a man's outfit that was put on the female to kind of make it look like it's not them?
The victim's hair is caked with blood.
Looks like she was hit with something, huh?
Unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate. Alright. This book.
What the? That's Kay's promise notebook.
Oh, that's right, she has a promise notebook. I forgot about this.
It's where she wrote down all the promises she made to her dad. Haven't seen this in a while. Indeed.
Indeed.
Never take things from a stranger. Never go anywhere with a stranger. Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand.
What exactly is it doing here?
Oh, I just remembered something Detective Mann told us me a few years back. He said something about some precious to Kay had disappeared from the station.
And what? Evidence went missing from police custody?
Detective Mann said he looked for it everywhere, but no dice.
What could this mean? And why did it turn up here of all places?
I have to admit, I'm really shocked by this. Hi, Zach!
How you doing? Sorry, I'm very ensnared with the conversation. It's really interesting with this because I was anticipating for this to connect with the previous game in some way, but I wasn't quite sure how. But up until now, there's been no signifier of anything being too connected other than this being like 2 weeks later than the last storyline. You know, like it's still close enough to be related. And now like this shit is happening, it's kind of like, what was happening? You there, what do we know about this notebook, officer? Victim was holding it when they found her, sir. It was the only thing with any kind of name on it at the time. So that's how she became Kay.
Talk about a red herring. Still doesn't explain how she ended up with it, though.
If only we had a few more leads on the victim's true identity. Ba, 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 ba.
Eureka!
Okay, so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm very tired. It's just normal life. Oh my god. Judging by its appearance, I'd say the flower Kay was carrying originally belonged to the victim.
Yeah, now you mention it, looks like it's made of the same fabric.
Indeed, let's make a closer comparison.
Zora edges match up exactly. We've got one heck of an eye, sir.
If the flower belonged to the victim,
This implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Furthermore, it appears that the flower was torn off with considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we've seen here, we may have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect.
What? There's no way she could have done this. I can't even begin to imagine it. There isn't a murderous bone in her body.
nonetheless, we lack the evidence to disprove such an assertion.
For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth?
For better or worse, yes.
Alright, time to glue my clues together. Hey, sister!
How you doing?
Francisca!
What are you doing here, Francisca? I thought you were working abroad on something with Interpol.
Wouldn't you like to know? But that's top secret, and I have neither the need nor the obligation to tell you.
And I thought you'd say as much.
Anyway, never mind that. Where's the prosecutor in charge of this case? Not that I know who's been assigned, but I was hoping they'd take care of the legwork for me. Yet they haven't even bothered to show up. What in the world could they be doing?
Yikes, I'm not the prosecutor's keeper, sir.
It's hardly fair to whip people who don't deserve it, Francisca.
What use is a whip if you don't use it? And who better to use it on than nobody who isn't giving anybody who isn't giving 110%?
I may not know who's been assigned yet either, but I 110% feel for them already.
Oh yeah, winner's gonna get eviscerated.
I do find it funny that she's like, anyone who's not giving 110%. It's a reason why she doesn't whip Miles most of the time. I would imagine the victim's keycard probably grants access to this room, wouldn't you?
Let me go find out, sir. Oh wait! I found some details on the card key on the security system. It's for this room, just like you said.
So the victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely.
Assuming that the keycard actually belonged to her, yes.
Indeed. What, shouldn't there be a name on it? Alright, that's it. Guys, it's going great. It's been good. Had a surprise interview last Friday. I think it went well. A surprise interview? Sorry, what makes it a surprise interview? Does someone just walk into your house, bang the door open and just says, hello, I'm here to interview you. And you're just like, oh yes, a surprise interview. How could I have possibly have known? How do they catch you unawares? It seems we're no closer to discovering the identity of our victim. The identity. But am I really Kay? Can you really be sure?
Of course we're sure. What are you talking about?
Oh, thank you. That person lying there.
It's someone you may have murdered, but that's all we can say for sure for now.
No, there's no way she did it. Isn't that right, sir?
Indeed. I don't believe the K we know could have done something like this.
You're becoming a real softie, Miles Edgeworth.
Well, look who it is again! I know that voice. Oh great, now I get to have my male Franziska and my female Franziska together. That's great. Well, I went to a place that was having a tour of the place day and wasn't aware they were also doing the interviews. Okay, go on. Praise Orb Daddy. Hi, Aelin. How's a crack-a-lackin'? Fuck, it's hot in here.
With a winning smile and the #1 name in the business as I, Prosecutor Eustace Winner.
Oh, now Judge Lady. Guys, look at all the voices I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're already up to 8 people, 8 different voices. Again, this game loves to make me work. My sewing teacher wants to see Orb Daddy. Oh, okay, I've got it. Okay. This is Orb Daddy. He's a big boy. We love him. Yeah. He's really big. I can't even get my hands around him. He's very big. As you can see, he's probably about the size of my torso. I've flattened him down a bit because I've crushed him quite a bit from many hugs, obviously. Gentle, loving hugs, obviously. Yeah, and she's sewed on the front, and it's beautiful. There you go. The most important thing, Orb Daddy gets hugs. But the interview seemed to take more than the tour did. Wait, so are you saying you entered on a place to have a tour and then ended up in an interview by accident? How? Thanks, Anne. I got you, Aelin. I would like a hug. I don't know. Have you been a good man? Orb! There you go. Beautifully sewn. Very squishy. Very sturdy. Very durable. That's our Orb Daddy. Big boy. Well, of course I said, why not? But just no, I wasn't prepared for that. So, but it ended up going well. What type of job was it? Did you even know? I don't know. That's okay, Oldham. It was a trick question. The answer is everyone deserves hugs. Yay. I mean, unless you're like real naughty, okay? Unless you're real bad, and in that case, I won't give you hugs, okay? No hugs for the naughty. Which means Daft never gets hugs, because he's always naughty. I jest. Tell Jess how many orbs I made. Oh, fuck. Do you really want to know? She's telling me to make you more. No! Jess, please, for the love of God. I already have so many. How do I even, wait, hold up. I got this. Okay, hold up. Okay, so we've got a little jar. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in there. Wait, or is it 6? Did I count the one at the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 in the jar. Okay. We got this one, and we got this little guy, and then we got this little guy. Okay. And then we've got purple. We've got a second orange one because why not? And then we got green. And I've got a little orb tower on my desk, by the way. I've got the purple and the blue and the turquoise and turquoise. More cyan turquoise and then actual turquoise and then, oh my god, and then the green boy, okay? So we got all those. What have I done? I clicked at the game. We're fine. And then we got tiny lemon orb, okay? What else have I got? I've got weighted orb, so this guy's hefty. Okay, and then we've got mama orb. Okay, and then I've got this light blue kind of array one that's sparkly. And then I've got a pink one. Okay. We got Bat Orb. Oh my god, he's upside down. Oh my god, my wrist. We're going fine. We've got Bat Orb. Okay, we've got Pumpkin Orb. We've got Light Blue Orb. There's second Pumpkin Orb. I should switch these around because they're slightly smaller. Those aren't orbs, but phoenixes. Phoenixes are cool. Look at all the orbs! And there's also a Dara's orb in the other room. So there's also like a really big, so think of this one with this like kind of coloring, but bigger, like big, like pink orb and bigger. For my sister in the other room. I don't know how many that is. Did anyone count? Oh, wait. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Shit. Oh, Rudolph Orb. What was I up to? 17, 18, Rudolph, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, I forgot about, where's the cat orb? Fuck. And then we got cat orb. What am I up to? 26 or something? Cat orb. And then I've got, does Frorb count? Does Frorb count? It's a frog orb, but it's very cute. So, frog orb. So yeah, like 26 orbs. Jess, do you really think I need more? Thanks, Anne. No problem, Aylin. Thank you. Thank you, Missy. Yeah. And there's so many. There's no place for me to sit anymore. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let me catch up with you, Zark. Give me a second. Some of the type work I've already done, just factory related stuff, but it looks like it would be better for me physically than any of my prior positions. That's good. My only issue with it is that there are 12-hour shifts, but you work 2 days, get off 2 days, then work 3 days, then get 2 days off. Then that repeats. I've never done a schedule like that, but it may be able to manage it with it sprinkled like that. Also, they have 3 30-minute breaks sprinkled through, which is more than I've ever had. The orb pile looking nice. Sounds odd, but interesting. Yeah, I don't really approve of 12-hour shifts. I feel like those are unethical. I think 8 hours is plenty, you know what I mean? Like, you'd basically be going home, passing out. Like, you'd be going home, like when you think about it, right? Like, you would barely have, like, you have your 8 hours of sleep, hopefully. BRB on the way home, no worries. You'd literally have wake up, probably eat breakfast, maybe drive there. And then you'd be there for 12 hours, and then you'd come home and you'd barely do the same thing. Like, I mean, it depends how intensive the work is, too. My last job had 10-hour shifts and it was kind of rough, but they only had an official 30-minute break. That is insane. But I took 10-minute breaks after 8 hours anyway. Okay. To me, that sounds insane, but hey, if you think you can do it, go for it. Alright, I need to, like, reorganize the orbs, guys, so give me a second. What's going on in the video game? What's going on? It's gonna be okay. Hey, guess what? Kay is the suspect because she's lost all her memories. Not good. Alright. Oh my god. Guys, there's so many orbs. Where did they all come from? Is she insane or is she going batshit crazy? Oh my god. My orbs. My precious orbs. They're fine. And blue. And purple. And then the green went down here orange, and lemon. And then purple's supposed to be up here, but it doesn't really stick. Oh god. Blue fell! Oh my god! Everything fell. Hold up. Did I drop one? Oh god, it is round to the back. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach it. 3 30-minute breaks seem good, but not sure it's enough to counter the 12 hours. Hannah has kids now, since always. What do you mean? What do you think all these orbs are? They are my children. Depends on how physically demanding it is. Exactly. I agree with that. And they get 50 minutes and 50 minutes extra if you worked overtime for of 12 hours. Fucked up, mate. Fucked up. As someone who is already working, has to work a full day this week, like, I'd rather, like, not. Ugh. Okay, I can organize that. Alright. Back to the game. Oh god, it's so hot in here. Guys, you have no idea. There was like a big thunderstorm last night. Like, it went on for hours. And when I say thunderstorm, I mean, I don't think it was even raining that much, but there was still flashes of lightning thunder, like, rolling over. And this was like from 10 to like when I fell asleep last night, which was like close to 12:30 and past. It's crazy. It's a lot less demanding than my previous position. Everything seems to be at my arm level comfortably, and they work with plastic bottles so the objects are less heavy than other stuff I've worked with. Then that only sounds like a win to me, mate. That does sound really tempting. I can respect that. That sounds pretty good then. Like, my last job moved me temporarily to a position that required me to reach almost for the floor to grab something, and there were like 40 minutes to grab, and it cycled every 4 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, nah, man. That's a lot. I don't want to do anything like that. As someone who has to sometimes reach above her head just to grab boxes, like, that's painful. Do you think these shoulders should be moving at all? No. One day I'm gonna I feel like I need to, like, turn up to work with, like, just demonstrating them how much my arm gets, like, wrapped up, and it's like, she's dying. She's a mummy. 40 objects to grab. I had to quit that because management just wouldn't listen to reason whatsoever. That's fucked. They should listen to you because this is about your well-being. Your well-being matters, okay? Everybody matters. But I guess this is America. Wait, is it America? Canada? I can't remember. Anyway, the game! Please forgive the intrusion. Step away from the body, Edgeworth. I didn't call for you, and I don't need you. This case is mine. It's what the victim would have wanted. You knew the victim. So it really is her. But be not afraid, everyone, for the goddess of justice will guide us to the truth. She sure will. Now that I'm here, everything is going to be alright. Whoever did this will live to regret it. I'll show them what— Miles Edgeworth, who is this imbecile? Oh, I love her so much. I love that she's literally seen him for like 2 minutes and she's like, whoosh, like, fuck this guy. Franziska knows who is terrible or not. You know what I mean? She knows what's up, and I love her. Why am I getting the death glare? I've got nothing to do with him. Franziska von Karma, I presume. Good old one of us. And my actual co-workers who actually saw me work could tell it was bothering me. Yeah, absolutely. So you want to be, are you saying you're looking for a job right now, so this would be really good for you? Or like you have a different job? Or you're working at a different area of the same business? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying to restack the orbs. And I have a, this is a, fuck. Shit. Shit. Then I guess you can always give it a go, right? Yeah, I'm looking for one now. Using up savings, unfortunately. Really hope I get it. Yeah, man! Oh, well, I hope you do! It's weird how it kind of all ended up kind of turning around in relation to, like, you know, turning up for a tour and then having a job interview. But hey, sounds like you did at least pretty well for, like, first impressions. My orb. Mangama, I presume. My apologies. I should have introduced myself sooner. Verity Gavel, at your service. No, my orbs! Also pays more than my other jobs are currently paying if my sources are correct. Oh, well, fuck yeah, then. Do it. I'll be honest, I'm kind of thinking about my job at the moment, too. I like my job, and I'm happy in it, but it's like, I have like all of my other co-workers at this point are kind of like leaving and going off and doing other things, and I'm sitting here like, and I'm still here, like, should I be like moving on with my life? Should I be taking a job from my sister's workplace? Do I really want to put myself into that? Because, you know, like like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's what I should be doing. And I want to keep streaming, so I don't want to do a full-time job, but, you know, if I do change jobs, unless I get a job from Adara, where I look for jobs specifically, like, I don't know. So far the 12 hours are the only con when weighing the pros and cons. Yeah, right? Home now! Hi, Aylin! Aylin, thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 16 months, much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Welcome home. Bow. I always forget that all the Von Karmas bow. And the deceased in this case is Rosie Ringer, attorney at law, and a member of the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence. Oh, shit. Wait, so the line... So this was from Rosie. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. Rosie. Weird. I see. That would explain the keycard. So you're the lead prosecutor? Yep, which means this case will be solved at night. You didn't tell me your name yet, little boy. If you want to know my name, all you have to do is I love that she's whipping him into shape. Stop telling me and stop babbling and tell me now. It's Eustace Winner. I think we've established where the balance of power lies in this particular room. Mr. Guy in charge. Here, this is from Grandma. What's this? Oh, the preliminary findings. Ha ha ha. Look like it's game for you, Edgeworth. Game over. Hi, Dad. I finished a dress today. Ooh, what colors? What type of dress? If there's a way to try to explain what type of dress it is. I worked at Wendy's a couple of years in 2 places, and I def can't do public service work where you have to interact with a customer in person. That's fair. Hope you're going well. I'm doing alright. Needing some tape to keep me together, but we're doing alright. Illy time. Spurring positivity. Chazky. Got another early start. Oof. Oof. Another one. It 'Tis a coral pink. Ooh, and it's flowy, knee length. Love it.
Gonna wake up at 12 a.m.
What the fuck? Man, go to sleep now. Oh my god, that's terrible. Dude, it's okay. The shiny Pokemon are waiting for you. Alright, that's me done. See you next, Stiff.
Yeah, prime time. I could murder a bowl of noodles right about now. We're about out of here, everybody. Stay healthy.
Alright. Who did the murder?
Let's see. So the wound on her head is from when she fell over after she died. Eustace? It was the candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gavel? It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everyone, Eustace. But perhaps you should leave it there. We wouldn't want you to strain your voice, after all.
No, that would be a tragedy. Head injury sustained post-mortem. Oh, okay. That's not just early, that's murder early. Yeah, right.
Anyway, that settles it. We need to arrest Kay Faraday.
What? What the heck are you talking about?
I think Eustace's meaning was very clear. Mr. Faraday is the murderer.
I hate these two. They just come in to, like, we have investigated this whole area, right? And these bitches just come in, they read one autopsy report, and they're like, it's Kay Faraday who did the crime. Like, where is your understanding in this? I fucking hate them so much.
And though she's dressed differently than usual, this young lady covered in bandages is Miss Faraday herself, correct?
You really mean to arrest her here and now? If you do, then I'll be forced to object, loudly and forcefully.
And as if further confirmation were needed, there it is. The committee was right to call your conduct into question. It is questionable in the extreme.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, just go. It's fine.
Fine! This is anything but fine, Kay!
I still don't remember anything. So maybe I did do it. Maybe I killed that poor woman and I just don't remember.
The goddess smiles on those who confess their sins. It is her wish that our confession cleanse us.
I fucking hate this woman.
She applauds your commitment to the cause of justice, as do I.
Judge Gavel, Eustace, if you really intend to arrest Kay, could you at least explain your grounds for doing so? That's Kay? I have Gavel. I hate Gavel. Yeah. Kay, so Kay's lost her memory. So something happened last night. She fell off a building, the building we're currently in or something. And, she's got amnesia. Defense attorney and served on the committee alongside the Judge Gavel. Hate. Doubly hate, loathe entirely. I love how emphatic you are. Really get the impression across. Sounds like you might slightly dislike Gavel there, Aelin. I'm pretty sure people think the same of me. That's not true, Tap. Bad, okay? You gotta think more positively. I'm like, there's Tap, he's the Pokemon guy. You're the one I can ask about Pokemon things, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Dude, I completed the whole Pokédex of Sinnoh, but then I found out it had to be specifically from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and I'm devastated. I have to restart all over again. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just want my shiny Manaphy. It's okay. I have to download the app. I just don't want to download the app. Yeah, I know. I forgot. And I was like, surely it'll count. I, for one, certainly don't intend to yield, not until I've seen some evidence to support your accusations.
Then allow me prepare to hit with a face full of deductive genius, Edgeworth.
I hate this guy. Meds taken.
Woo! They call it the human race because somebody had to win it, and that somebody is me. I won this race too. I saw it before anyone else did. Kay Ferrata is the murderer, no doubt about it.
That's not a testimony!
She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do some of her trademark great thieving, which means that nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer.
Why?
Deductive genius. That was a total mess.
And if Detective Gumshoe is saying that, you know it must be bad. I ask you to explain your grounds for arresting Kay, yet you have explained exactly nothing.
True, but we haven't seen any proof of her innocence either.
Hi, Francisco. I'm so glad Francisco is here with me.
It's alright, Kate. Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle somehow. You just gotta believe in him.
My deductions aren't acts of divine intervention, you know. God fuck.
Well, Miles Edgeworth, I'd hate for you to disappoint me. But in the event that you do...
Alright, I get it.
I will be sure to freely I will be sure to freely let you know.
Okay. Have a good night, Tap. Take care. It's alright. If you need help, hit me up. Okay, will do. Take care, Tap. Have a good sleep. Alright, have a good nap. Well, this is automatically incorrect because she doesn't have a key card into the room. So I can just present the key card, right?
Objection!
Okay, cool. Don't need to fluff about.
Are you familiar with this room, Mr. Winner? It certainly sounds like you are. What can I say? Winners know where winners go. I'm number 1 and 2 and 3.
In other words, the majority of your work is second, if not third rate.
Why do you always have to make fun of me?
You can take it as a slight if you wish, but the fact remains that you seem unfamiliar with this keycard.
Who do you take me for? Of course I'm familiar with it. You need one of those to get in here.
I hate this guy.
Do you? Have you no shame? Eek.
Mr. Winner, do you really even suspect Kay?
Oh, of course I do. She did it. Ferrato's the killer.
Then perhaps you can tell us how Kay got into such a secure room as this, without a key card.
When she, you know, there was yeah.
A masterful summary. Now, as we know, only members of the committee have key cards, therefore only they can enter. Jess thinks you're great, by the way, Han. Aw, thanks, Jess. She must be awesome too, if she does textiles, obviously. If you do textiles, you're just automatically the coolest.
Precisely.
Why is she agreeing with me?
Please take a look at this. I had security pull the data earlier.
Oh damn.
As you can see, the door to this room was opened at 12:52 a.m. with Ms. Ringer's keycard.
Okay.
We cannot know for certain, of course, but who's to say the culprit didn't enter the room with Ms. Ringer and then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement?
It's certainly a plausible theory, but that's all it is. For one, I would require the victim and her murderer to have known each other.
Yeah, Kay didn't know the woman.
Well, she did, so I can't really say much about that.
Overruled.
How can you possibly be sure of such a thing? That's pure speculation on your part, Detective. There is one place for guesswork. There's no place, sorry, got my words mixed up, in the courtroom or at a crime scene or anywhere. Whoopsie day. A hard evidence is what is required.
I'll tell her you think so. She's a great person.
In that case, are you suggesting that you have said hard evidence to support your theory? Evidence that Kay Faraday and Rosie Ringer knew one another? But of course.
Uh-oh. What?
I have here a letter.
Wait, you have a letter? What, this one's dipped in blood?
Wait, there's 2 different letters! Dr. Hertz found it in the victim's chest pocket.
Another of the victim's possessions, and you kept this to yourself until now. You planned for this, didn't you? Is that why? Guys, this was 30 seconds ago. Come on.
Shall I read it for you? Rosie, thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Kay.
Why would they do this in paper, though?
This would seem to indicate pretty strongly that the 2 of them were accomplices, wouldn't you say? Accomplices in a plot to steal from the very room in which we are standing.
No.
Wait, so the principal suspect is Ms. Kay Faraday for the second crime as well as Ms. Ringer's murder.
What? I'm the principal suspect?
Don't listen to her. It's all lies, all of it. You're not like that. You never do any of the stuff they're accusing you of.
Then how do you explain the letter, Detective?
Unlike Mr. Winner, I suspect that Judge Gambit herself had some proof to support her accusation. But I didn't expect it to be quite so definitive. Except for the fact that we also have a letter, which means that maybe someone put the 2 different letters on your body? I'm just saying. It's suspicious.
Thank you, Eustace.
Hold it!
We're not done here. I still have questions, and you better have answers.
Would you mind if I handled this, Eustace?
Be my guest. Have fun arguing Edgeworth into the ground. I can't let them steamroll me on this. I have to find a way to take back the advantage. Testimony. That letter doesn't prove shit. Oh, yeah, I know.
As the letter more than adequately proves, Ms. Faraday and Ms. Ringer were acquainted. It seems Ms. Faraday had asked for Ms. Ringer's help in a plot of some kind, but for whatever reason, their alliances must have broken down. Ms. Ringer lost her life in the resulting disagreement, but she had one last card to play. The letter she kept safe in her chest pocket, which spells out the name of her killer.
Yeah, it seems pretty easy.
She's good, better than ever even. Think you can take her down, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, of course.
Don't do this out of pride, Miles Edgeworth. If you're going to fail, do it on somebody else's time.
Thanks, Sir Francisca.
Hey, whose side are you on, sir?
There is only one side to be on, Scruffy. The side of the truth.
I love them. I love them so, again, just like, doesn't she sound kind of endearing? She sounds kind of endeared. Also, wouldn't it be cute if, like, Francisca falls in love with Miles's best friend? But also, I really love the fact that she is echoing Miles Edgeworth's way of thinking now, like, after them both losing, Von Karma. Asshole Von Karma. That even she has kind of come to, like, echo the idea of, like, wanting to, like, find the truth no matter what.
Oh, looks like the kid's got something to say.
Well, if there's only one side to be on, then it has to be on the winning.
Quiet. Voices.
Quiet, you.
My thoughts exactly. I'm so thankful Francisca is here. Really knows how to get a whip on things. Okay, so like, what's this plot you're thinking of, mate? All speculation, bitch! Fuck's sake. Calm down, it's alright. I don't know that I could play these games because fuck's sake, some of these characters. Well, that's the whole point of the characters. Okay, they're supposed to be mildly frustrating. Like, you would hate Miles Edgeworth when you first play the first game. You know what I mean? And then he ends up helping us, and he's the best, and he's Phoenix's boyfriend, and it's amazing. Can you tell me any more about this plot?
The letter implies a theft. and it was written by your friend, Faraday, making her the prime suspect. Case closed.
It's not written, though. Anybody can forge a letter. It's not conclusive proof of anything.
I also seem to recall Miss Faraday referring to herself as a great thief on more than one occasion.
She's unsympathical.
How can you be sure of that? It's unlikely she would tell you if she had resumed her activities, surely. Perhaps she took up stealing again and simply chose to keep it from you.
I can't prove that either way right now, and she knows it.
No, it was metaphorical stealing.
Do you think I just present the other... surely I just present the other piece of paper. Okay, so this is a game that is very much a patient mood game, not exhausted game. Yeah, and like, I wouldn't be so- like, I know that these two are insufferable, okay? I know these two are insufferable, alright? But like, Lang, if you remember the previous, like, game, Lang was insufferable, and then he helped us out in the end, just as, you know, this story will probably end with maybe Winner helping us out, or maybe Judge Gavel does a murder, and then we get to finally accuse her of a crime, you know? Like, there's always something else that's kind of unveiling behind the scenes, you know? Like,
Yeah, like even if they're frustrating at first.
you know, you get to understand their characters as you move on. Anyway. Can I just present the other letter?
Objection!
No. Fuck. Who knows? Maybe she did this murder. Maybe. Maybe. I do find it interesting that so far, I mean, like, this... We haven't really learned enough information at this point. But I am suspicious of Hilda Hertz, simply because, like, it's kind of like, why are they here as a part of the story? Are they really just nurses, you know? Like, it kind of feels a little suspicious. But, I mean, as I said, there is a good chance that she might end up doing a murder. Or maybe it's going to end... I mean, maybe she ends up as a victim too, like, not sure. Maybe it's on the wrong side of the body. In her left. Oh, a victim would be so satisfying. I know, right? It probably won't be, but it would be cool. Maybe I just need to press more.
Hold it!
We were able to examine the pocket in question for ourselves.
And you want to know why the letter wasn't there, I assume?
It's simple. The police number one priority was handing it over to me.
The victim had kept it on the left side of her chest, next to her heart, in other words.
Yeah, that fits.
To indicate her heart's desire that her killer be brought to justice.
I have little interest in sentimental speculation about Ms. Ringer's desires, but one thing does interest me. The fact you said the letter was in the victim's left breast pocket.
Wait, wasn't that right?
It is the truth, as the goddess is my witness. That is where the letter was found, there's no doubt about it.
The same place where she was stabbed with the candelabra? I think that may prove to be a very important clue. But unless we get more evidence...
See if something slips. Okay. But I haven't added an extra statement, have I? Okay, maybe I just need to keep pressing then. Bam.
Hold it!
What exactly was the nature of their relationship?
Miss Faraday was grateful for Ms. Ringer's cooperation, just as the letter says. I think that more than adequately describes it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, press that one.
Hold it!
Whatever reason, could you be a little more specific?
Not at the moment. But I'm sure our investigation will uncover any number of possibilities. Whereas your lack of proof that Ms. Ferrari is innocent continues to be a major problem for you.
Objection!
I can see that some of the evidence would seem to point to Kay's involvement, but none of it anywhere near conclusive.
Overruled.
A letter explicitly outlining a connection to the victim, backed up by supporting evidence from the scene. How much more conclusive could it be? And what's more, where is your proof to the contrary?
Alright, fuck this guy. Have I pressed the statement? Is there any actual evidence to show that Kay killed Ms. Ringer? You don't give up, do you? What do you call that letter, huh? Evidence, duh. I wouldn't be so sure. For one thing, it doesn't mention anything resembling a murder plan. It doesn't. Oh, I guess not, huh? Aha! But it will once we hold a flame to it and reveal the secret writing.
I wouldn't place too much hope in that revealing anything, Eustace. And we don't need to, not when we have fingerprints!
Okay, so we had this statement. They said it was in the left chest pocket. Maybe I do need to highlight the outfit, the body. Stab wounds to the chest. Wait. Cause of death is a set of 3 puncture wounds on the left side of the body. Right, so if they found the letter there, it should have been punctured? Is that what they're insinuating? I don't know how I feel about that, but sure. Sure. You know what? I'm sure that's probably the evidence they want me to present.
Objection!
Alright. So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closest to her heart. How very touching.
The voices of the dead fight to be heard.
What? I don't know why that sounds really suspicious, but okay.
And even then, they don't always reach us. But her voice rang loud and true, and it told us that Miss Faraday is her killer.
I think you must have misheard her, Your Honor, or perhaps an evil spirit was trying to mislead you. Hey, you take that back! Perhaps we should try listening to the words of the coroner's report instead.
By all means, if I recall correctly, it was stabbed on the left side. Oh, no.
Yes, I'm afraid so. You claim that letter was found in the victim's left chest pocket.
Wrong way she was stabbed by the candle holder.
Indeed. 3 puncture wounds to the chest, and yet not one on the letter. Miraculous, no? Well, Judge Gavan, how do you explain that? Because I can think of one explanation. That the letter was deliberately placed there after the fact in order to cast suspicion on Kay. Someone went to a lot of trouble to create the crime scene we see before us. And that someone is the real culprit, who almost certainly also forged this letter.
No.
It's clear the culprit intended to frame Kay by means of the letter.
But you fell for a hill clouded secret.
Objection!
No. Faraday did it. The letter was in her other pocket. Yeah.
Huh? Seriously?
The whole left chest pocket thing was a mistake. Whoever reported must have meant their left. Stop your foolish floundering, you foolish fool. Or are you just that incurably foolish?
Can I just say, I fucking love seeing Franziska. Like, Franziska has called a lot of people fools, but she's usually on, like, the opposite side to us. You know what I mean? And she's usually saying it to, like, Gumshoe or Miles or something like that. But it is so nice seeing her say something like this to a person who is literally a fucking fool. Like, he is more fool than any other fool that she has whipped before, you know? Like, Gumshoe is a fool. Don't get me wrong, but I would say he's definitely less than... He's a lovable fool, which means he's not a foolishly fool. God words. Why do you keep whipping me and stop making fun of my deductions?
There, I saved you the trouble of disciplining him.
Yes, even though I had no intention of doing so. The letter is stained with blood, which suggests it had indeed been placed somewhere on the left side, Therefore, I doubt there was some sort of mistaken report, nonetheless that report was given by you.
Cabela, say something. Incapacitated the both of them. Moving on.
No objections? Good. Then allow me to continue. So, we have established the existence of a second suspect.
No, we haven't. The murderer had to get in here, remember? Who else could have gotten in here from Faraday and Ringer?
Whoever it was would have needed a key card. Judge Gambit proposed the killer entered the room together with the victim. But what if there is something questionable about the very basis of her theory itself?
This thing, right? Because it shows some sort of ID.
Take that!
Look again at the key card record provided by Judge Gambit a short while ago. As already noted, the victim's keycard was used at 12:52 AM, which is very early in the morning, like go to bed. But you will note that someone else's keycard is also listed.
A mystery person who could have entered beforehand and lay in wait for the victim, you mean. This other person entered at 10:15 PM, so it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility. Except I'm afraid it is.
Where's your evidence, Your Honor?
My evidence? I am the evidence detective.
Oh shit.
It was my key card.
Oh shit, okay.
This definitely seems like she could do the murder, right? There's nothing suspicious about a committee member entering the chamber as I please, is there?
Yes, it does. Perhaps not, but that's also not the exonerating evidence you seem to think it is. Unless you can also prove that you yourself didn't murder your colleague.
Overruled.
What utter nonsense. What would I have to gain from killing her?
Objection!
I'm sure you know how I'm going to answer that, Your Honor. I believe further investigation will shed light on any motive you might have had.
Overruled.
I am a faithful servant of the goddess. Why would I ever resort to an act of crime? I used my keycard, that much is true, but my reason for entering this room is far from questionable.
Then perhaps you'd care to tell us about it.
I had business here in the committee chamber. There were certain preparations to make.
Well, that sounds suspicious. Certain preparations being I had to hang the body up on the goddess's statues. This goddess's statue. Gotta hang the body up, you know. String it high, you know, make it look like a murder. And then the body gets taken down. I don't really get it. Something like that, you know. Murder someone with a candelabra. Jab, jab.
Preparation sounds pretty suspicious to me.
Same.
I am not at liberty to share what I was preparing for.
Murder.
But I am sure Prosecutor Edgeworth can make an educated guess.
Yeah, thanks. My hearing. She must have been busy gathering the documents they were going to use against me. To relieve me of my badge. Alright, children, that's enough. It's good to keep our skills and our tongues sharp, especially when we're young, but that'll do for now. Who's talking? Who in the... What the fuck is this guy? What accent do I get? This guy looks fucking terrifying. Why does he have so many prosecutor badges? This guy's like, I'm a prosecutor times 1,000. I don't like this guy. This guy's the murderer, right? Because I don't really want to look this guy in the eyes. I need a voice. In all fairness, legal professions work weird hours. The first case of investigations 1, Miles turned up at his at 3 AM. That is very true. He was basically working for 48 hours. It was insane. I feel so sorry for him. Oh, it was devastating. Because, like, you had him on the plane, right? He was on the plane. Fuck, now I'm doubting myself. He was, like, on the plane, like, investigating shit between, like, 5 and like 7 AM, and then by 10 AM I think he gets the call to go to the water park location, and he's there from literally like 10 in the morning, gets knocked unconscious, which is kind of asleep, and is there until, I'm pretty sure, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then he drives to his place to get there around, no, I think it goes until 6. I think it goes through till 6 p.m. And then he decides to finally drive back to his to his workplace. And then that's when the other murder occurs in his office. And that happens between, like, 12, like, that happens at 2 a.m. in the morning. That's right, that was 2 a.m. Like, holy fuck. Voice for this guy, severe, but ego the size of the room. Like, disapproval incarnate. Oh, how am I gonna do that?
Oh, really takes me back to the days of my youth. Back when I would wrangle with a certain detective. He disappeared, you know. I hope he's out there somewhere, living his best life. You'll have to forgive me, I get so emotional. The tears, they just don't stop.
Chairman Winner. Oh, it's his dad. Oh, nah. No. No. No wonder his son is such a fucking idiot. It's fucking nepotism. Now you see why he's so fucked up. Yes! Wait, what? What did I miss? This dude. Hang on. Winner. This guy is the other guy's, is the guy that's annoying. This guy's fucking dad. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. It hurts. Okay. Oh my god. I hate the fact that there's still another day of, like, heat to go through at work. Oh my god. I know. It's 2 a.m. Hannah, go to bed. Hi, Con. I thought I blocked this bitch. Wait, what? Wait, there's more context to this. Someone sent me my ex's profile. I'm going fuck this, block him. But it's shown him I've viewed his profile and then he viewed mine. What the fuck? I thought I blocked this bitch. That's fair. Like, what the hell? This is my TikTok. This is why TikTok was a mistake. What a statement, lad. Okay.
Oh, Verity, my girl. Do you ever stop working? Your dedication puts us all to shame.
Can I just say, one of the reasons why I feel like I'm already assuming this guy 110% did the murder, other than his character design. Look at this user. Oh no. I was gonna say look at the user ID. We were just talking about that. That's fine. I'm just saying I don't trust this guy. I was gonna say something about something else, but it doesn't matter anymore.
And this is young Francisca I see her before me. Dear girl, when did you get so big?
Uncle Winner, it's been far too long. She calls him uncle?
Oh, so formal. I thought we were like family. You used to sit on my knee and shout, Uncle Winner, at the top of your lungs. Ah, but time goes by so very fast. One can't help but shed a tear.
Dad, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? A committee member has been murdered, and you're in charge of the case, my boy.
What is this? Bring your pops to work day?
Wow, Gumshoe, don't say that too loudly. This is like the prosecutor office, you know? But like now it's awkward AF in my head because without him knowing it was sent to me, he's gonna think it's stalker-like and I can't even go in and fix the block. Time to delete the whole app! Wait, so did this happen? Did this happen on TikTok? I fucking hate TikTok's feature where it tells you to check who checks your profile. Oh, yeah. Surely you can turn that off, right? I don't know. I'd say block everything. Okay, but which of the people here is Miles's kid? Sorry, what? Because to fix the block, I have to check his profile again. Oh, right. Just do it anyway. If it's to give you peace of mind, just do it. Don't care about what he thinks, okay? He is your past, okay? He is your past. He is not your future. You have the right to go into other people's accounts to block them, okay? Don't care about what he thinks. Fuck that guy, okay? He deserves to die, okay? Just do it. I believe in you, girl. Also, as a kid, I don't know what's going on, Anna. You don't have to check his. Wait, really?
Silence. Do you have any idea who he is? This man is practically the right hand of the goddess herself.
Proof enough that he did the crime, because obviously
I am above the law, because if I am the right hand of the goddess, then surely that means that I know what the goddess would want the most, and the most is to stop these insufferable children defying justice at all costs.
fuck him.
A former chief prosecutor and the current chairman of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. I fucking hate saying that word, but I just keep saying it.
No, Verity.
Hello? What happened? What? Wait, go back. What happened there?
There's no need to bring up all that. I'm just a harmless old man, really.
It's not designed for one account to check the status of another account when you change your own settings. He doesn't, he's sure as hell a babysitter. Ah, right. Just leave it and explain you couldn't block without going to the profile. All you can do is change your settings and wait to see if you ever get another one. Going to their account just activates their settings. Allow me to apologize for the detective's rudeness.
Miles Edgeworth, correct, and your little subordinate, Dick Gumshoe. I am Excelsius Winner.
Oh, god, even his fucking first name alludes to his fucking shittiness. Oh my god, I hate this guy. I don't like his eyes.
Father to this idiot boy, among other things.
Wow, he admitted he was an idiot. Okay. Not really a loving father.
My wife and I were so happy when he was born.
Oof.
And now she's gone to heavens only knows to where.
Dad, you're here. Here's my handkerchief.
Thank you, son. You're a good boy in your own silly way.
This voice is gonna kill me. Like father, like son, I suppose, though it's hard to say who's the bigger fool.
Well, Verity, how goes the investigation?
Thank you for asking, sir. We have identified a prime suspect, 1K Faraday. We're currently trying.
Objection!
You don't have nearly enough to make her your prime suspect, and you know it. Or have you forgotten what we just discovered about the letter?
Objection!
I told you, that was just a mix-up. They got the wrong pocket and Don't test my patience.
God, I love Francisca. Winning.
Alright. That's enough. Let's all just calm down, shall we?
I'm sorry you had to see that, sir. My humblest apologies.
Suck up.
I think you've all made your cases very clear, all except for you, Eustace.
What? But, Dad...
We are prosecutors, and it is our duty to identify suspects and bring them to justice. But I wouldn't dare call someone a suspect without evidence or motive.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, I know all about your relationship to the accused. Thick as thieves, some seems pretty apt based on what I've heard.
Oh shit.
He's no criminal. She helped us catch the bad guys loads of times.
Much about this case is still unclear, sir. Please, you have to let us. He's tearing Eustace down at every opportunity, I swear. Bro's gonna cry.
Oh, it's heartwarming, really. The bonds
friendship were so strong among the young.
What are you doing? What was that?
But circumstances being what they are, I'm afraid those bonds won't be enough.
Can I just say, I feel like everyone in this case is too biased. Everyone. You know what I mean? I think literally everyone is too biased. You know, you've got Miles, who was about to be, like, prosecuted. I think everyone just needs to file a contrast? What's the word? A conflict of interest, okay? Everyone right here should admit a conflict of interest. The fact that Kay is, the most likely the suspect to, obviously, Gabelle being against them, but also being, like, knowing the person who died. Same thing with Eustace on that side. You know, like, everyone is too biased. I think we should just scrape the board clean, get some new prosecutors, maybe a new prosecutor, let them do their thing, ensure that it's someone with no conflict of interest, okay? This guy's so up himself, I just want to punch him. To quote a line from the fic, Miles, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I could be angrier at your father than I already am. What? I'm sorry I didn't realize I could be angrier at your father than I already am. Wow.
What the heck is that supposed to mean? The prosecutor's office needs this case cleared up as quickly as possible. Time is oh so precious, and we have so little of it, and there's so many other cases. I'm sorry, but you understand, of course, don't you? Alright, Miss Kay Faraday, time to come along quietly.
Yes, sir.
You're not taking her, she's innocent, I'll tell you.
To defy the chairman of the committee is to defy the law itself.
See? Oh, look! Suddenly you're fucking changing your tune, aren't you, you fucking bitch, okay? You went from to defying the laws to defy the law of justice, but now you're equivocating a human to the almighty words of God, okay? Maybe your thinking is a little fucking flawed. Hi, guys. I'm not upset.
It's an act so brazen, a hearing won't be necessary at all.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking strangle her.
Are you prepared for Mr. Edward for murder?
No.
I can't even bear to do her voice anymore. I'm like, do I have to say her lines? I hate her. I feel the hatred in my heart. The contempt. If I had a stalker, I don't want them to manipulate the system by having any control over my account just by being able to adjust their settings alone. Does that make sense? Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Look, she's been acting like someone has a hold on her. I'm guessing this is them. I mean, maybe, but like she seems pretty, like,
he's amazing. He is God.
So either Kay goes down or Mr. Edgeworth loses his badge. What the heck am I supposed to do?
You used his badge to shield yourselves. Oh, how the committee too has fallen.
yay, Francisca, love. Okay, you're innocent. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Thank you. We've only known each other for a short while, but you've been very kind. And I'm sorry for being a criminal. Your contrition, is that the right word? Contrition? It's like contrite, but like contrition has been noted, Miss Faraday, and will be conveyed to the girls of justice. Fucking bullshit.
What in the world should I do? Time to become a defense attorney. When I was little, all I wanted to do was be like my father. To become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight for themselves. But now, my fate is tied to that of this one tiny badge. One tiny badge against the life of a dear acquaintance. More than that, friend, thank you. Who am I kidding? There's nothing to weigh up here. No.
Guess this is it. Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Judge Gambit, a moment, please.
Yes, what is it?
Fucking do it, man.
Oh!
He did it! He did it, guys! He's fucking crazy! Yo, we're gonna get defense attorney Miles Edgeworth, let's fucking go!
Your badge. What is the meaning of this?
I'm returning it. From this day forth, I'm a prosecutor no longer. Oh my god. To contrite. I think it is contrition. Even though I don't like the sound of that word.
Mr. Edgeworth?
What are you doing, Miles Edgeworth? Explain yourself right now. You're giving it all up just like that.
You can't beat it, sir. Tell me you're kidding, please. If you're not a prosecutor anymore, then what does that make me?
I have one duty, and one duty alone, to pursue the truth. If being a prosecutor means I must turn a blind eye to the very truth before me, then I will gladly shed the title to be free.
I love him.
Phoenix would be so proud right now.
Everyone's shocked.
I'll carve my own path, one I believe in. I won't let my search for the truth end here. I love this. This is like when the police, like, officer goes rogue kind of moment.
Objection!
Are you running away from the Von Karma? From the Von Karma? From me?
And say what you will, Francisca, you won't change my mind.
So you're leaving me behind again. I'll never forgive you for this. Never.
Don't worry, Francisca.
No, this is all my fault. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for me.
Wait, Kate, don't go. Funny noise. You stay there where you are, detective.
Well, sir.
I'm not a prosecutor anymore.
Don't say that. Where you go, I go, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm always there, right by your side.
The best puppy ever. And there's no need for you to do that now, detective. Simply focus on your job and do what you can. There he goes. Are you guys not coming after us?
Oh, now, this is no good, is it? We've let a dangerous criminal run free.
Even though it's innocent until proven guilty, you little motherfucking shit. Alright. Don't worry, Francisca. He still cares about you. I feel so sorry for her. Like, she has, like, abandonment issues. Like, poor girl. I'm like, what do I do?
I tried, yet it's never enough.
Fuck this guy. So hard.
There's no need to worry, sir. We'll set up a condon. She won't get far.
I'll write the thing that, like, circles the place.
She better not. I'll be very disappointed if she does.
Fuck. Your dad sucks. I like how this is making her come into question now too. Like, she's like, hang on, if this prosecutor is willing to throw away his title as a prosecutor, right? Like let's there, like, you put years and years, right, into the effort of becoming a prosecutor. And now she's having this moment of like, if he's really willing to believe in Kay this much, like it's you know, she's doubting herself now. It's fucking working, guys. It's working! Ah, I love it! Okay. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. It's so good. It does story writing so well. So, what is Edgeworth now? Prime asshole! Edgeworth is going to become a defense attorney. What do you mean? We have to go visit a guy. Someone perhaps called Eddie Fender. 5:58 p.m. Okay. She's not here either. Where are you? Oh, my boy. My love. Knockity knock knock. Special visitor. Fender. Whoa, talk about unhappy face. Everything okay, big guy? Oh, I have him too. Okay. You won't earn yourself too many admirers looking like that. What are you doing here? Has something happened? Has something happened, he asks. I'll say. It's been all over in the news. A murder in the committee chamber? I'd call that a happening, alright. And what's with your hearing? And what with your hearing being today? I thought, well, couldn't help wondering if you were involved. They're reporting it on the news already.
Heck yeah, dead lawyer, young woman on the run, they're lapping it up. It's crazy stuff, but compelling too, I gotta admit.
Sorry, the music. Can I just say, I'm kind of sad that we haven't seen Lang come back yet either. I'm assuming he's going to be important when we come back into all of this.
So, you gonna give me the lowdown, or what?
Well, actually...
Whoa, maybe warn a guy before blowing his mind next time. Things are even crazier than I thought.
And this isn't a joke, Fender. Kay's out there somewhere, all alone and without her memory.
Not to mention being a suspect in a murder, that doesn't make things any easier. But where the heck could she have gone to? You're sure she doesn't remember Zip?
I thought she might have come here, but...
No luck, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. Sounds like she thinks she's done you wrong.
Sounds like she thinks she's done you wrong. Right.
She wouldn't want to cause you even more trouble by rocking up on your doorstep.
You think I don't know that, but I'm out of places to look.
Hey, take a chill pill, compadre. This isn't like you. You're wound up tighter than a clockwork monkey.
What a great line.
Which isn't a bad thing, necessarily.
Amazing.
After all, it's got even you running from pillar to post looking to save an innocent girl from jail. Acting like the attorney I know you were born to be.
No. Look, Fender, I may have given up my badge earlier, but that doesn't mean I've decided to become an attorney. However, Kay isn't just some suspect in a murder to me. She's somebody I've come to know very well, even if we've only been acquainted for a short time. Acquainted. Ugh, that doesn't sound right in his voice. Acquainted. I feel like I'm not pronouncing the N, so it just sounds acquainted. I haven't been acquainted. I don't know. And should never harm a fly, let alone another person.
Oh my mind twice in 5 minutes, why don't you? Kid's lucky to have you in her corner, champ. God. Hope you don't mind me saying this, but that's quite the bond that sprung up between the two of you. Enough to give me and your old man a run for its money, even.
It's nothing like that, really. She just likes to involve herself in my affairs.
Heh, you can say that again. From what I've seen, she likes to charge into things, no holds barred. But she's done you some good, I can tell. You two make a great team. Can't say I'm not a little jealous, seeing as my partner in crime's no longer around.
Oh.
Anyway, need to track her down. Connections like that don't grow on trees. I should know. Alright, how about this for a plan? You're fresh out of ideas about where she could be. You can't just walk the streets shouting her name. So why don't you go back to the source? Look into how she lost her memory in the first place. You just might turn up some clues that'll help narrow things down.
That's not a bad idea. Based on what she told us, it sounds like it all started at the big building.
Then that's where we're headed. Next up, the big time. And maybe you could give your face the good news on the way? Kay won't come frolicking back into the fold if the first thing she sees is you scowling like that.
Very funny. Fender is truly a force of nature, all on his own. I do very much like how Eddie is very much someone who uses the power of suggestion, you know what I mean? He's like, hey, if you're feeling bad, why not feel better? And it's like, shit, yeah, alright, fine, man. He's comical. They put lights, there's lights in the area. The sun sure set quickly.
Not even a murder on the premises could make this place close its doors. Gotta chase that last dollar, huh? There's hardly anyone around though. Guess we got the whole place to ourselves.
The first step towards proving Kay's innocence is to figure out how she lost her memory.
Earth to miles, we've got some sleuthing to do.
This rooftop paradise is all ours, so let's focus up and see what we're good at for K, alright? Begin investigation. No? Yes. Do what we're good at, huh? I suppose I should be grateful there's at least something we can do. Begin investigation. I'm just walking around first. Have a general look at the premises. We didn't really get a good look, I feel like, on this side. Cotton candy. It's funny how much Kay's appearance changes once you take all her hair out, you know? Ugh, sorry guys, just drinking water. A lot of those voices fucking took it out of me. It's 10:20? Hold up. Give me a second, guys. Hello. I wanna be sleepy, but alas, poor Yorick. I still don't like my sound settings. I'm still wondering what I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean? I keep wondering what I should do. Oh, weary as I. Always. See, I turned that down a little bit, and now it's definitely quieter. If I turn this one up though, maybe. That seems better. The problem is that I'm not good at... Guys, if you know anything about me, it's that I'm not good at sound settings. Every time I have to change it, and every time I gotta quiet a little bit more about it. Alright, let's try that for a bit. Because it's also like... It's like... early, but it's late, and I need to be speaking quieter. But if I speak quieter, then like, nobody knows anything. I want to be sleepy. Anxiety spike has made my body have to start from scratch. It's okay. It's alright. Just listen to my weird voice. Hi. Hi. What's going on? Tell me, what are you most excited about with February? We already know what my answer is, which was obviously Monster Hunter Wilds coming out at the end of the month. But I'm kind of sad by the fact that I'm gonna have probably like, I'm probably gonna need like I'm gonna have the people leaving from our workplace and I'm gonna be all lonely, but that's okay. I'm a big girl. I wonder what my shifts are gonna be for next week. Your streams are calming. Really? Even when I shout random shit? I hope so. I'm still questioning my voice and my sound settings. Fuck my life. If I just keep swearing, I'll be fine. Noise gate. Open the gate. Better? Worse? It's in the green, so... Like, technically green is fine. I just like it hitting yellow. And it's late. I'll try it later, it's fine. I have goals I have to meet before I meet my therapist again in 3 to 4 weeks. What are your goals? Really, Han? Otherwise I wouldn't fall asleep in stream. Oh, thanks. I don't know, sometimes it's hard to believe when I'm just sitting here being like, hello, I'm Miles Edgeworth, and my favorite thing is to suck dick. And obviously cut Detective Gumshoe's salaries. That's my 2 favorite things, you know, and you're sitting there like, yes. Man, this voice makes me fall asleep. I have to finish 1 assignment. That's good. I mean, that's for your class and stuff, right? I have to finish my bingo, my Skyrim bingo formula list. Ooh, we made the list, guys. Hell yeah. Guys, I'm actually kind of excited. I'm really excited for the bingo session. I'm literally gonna come home from work and I'm gonna be like, I'm fucking dead tired, but we're here. Whoops, I'm pressing the wrong thing. Do I want to talk to these guys? I need to inspect. Okay, absolutely would have been all over this. The K I know anyway. But for now, I better focus my powers of observation on this rooftop. Goodness. Mr. Edgeworth, we meet again. What are you 2 doing up here? Well, seeing as we came all this way, we thought we might as well enjoy some cotton candy.
What the hell are you doing here? Looking to get yourself in even more hot water?
Needn't worry about me, Dr. Hertz. I'll be just fine.
Whatever you say, Mr. Soon-to-be ex-prosecutor turned ex-prosecutor. Soon-to-be ex-prosecutor turned ex-prosecutor. Saw that coming a mile off.
Oh, wait, what? You got fired? As I said, you need to concern yourself with my affairs.
If you say so. So, how's Kay doing? Oh, did something happen? Maybe I can help. How about an injection?
No injections, thank you. Unfortunately, a jab a day does not keep the world's troubles at bay, and they do not summon towards me a K. Get it? I have to finish my dad's apron. Ooh. What type of apron design are you doing? Or at the very least make a significant start on it and finish my video tutorials. Yeah, what sort of design are you thinking? And I'm going to send you the list of all the potential objectives I'm inputting into the code for the website to randomly select from. On Discord? That sounds like a long list, my dude. It's a wood turner's apron. The thing that turns the wood, right? You hold it and it goes into the asshole. What? Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. A Drump link. Oh, thank God, to access the Excel sheet. Okay, yeah, you just send me a link, girly. Alright. Oh, okay. Catch you later, alligator. And now they leave.
Suspicious.
Hey, look, a TV! Looks like a TV showing announcements from the various companies in the big building. But at the moment, it's just showing a regular broadcast channel. What am I standing in for? The Steel Samurai isn't on today. He's funny. Hey you, yeah you, how about some delicious Parting Clouds cotton candy to brighten your day? Parting Clouds? Is it named for the fact that we're close to the clouds up here? Our gimmick is we take a normal serving of cotton candy, we split it in half. Part it, if you will. Half the candy, same price, double the profit. And we're laughing all the way to the bank. I don't think your customers will be laughing if you keep sharing that information quite so freely. I'm still half asleep. Hi, still half asleep. I'm Hannah. Jeez, Han, love you. Brain, calm down now. So hopefully sleepiness comes soon. Hell yeah. I'll be interested to see what you've put into the list. Did you at least like go at the actual look at the actual bingo sync card and just like keep resetting the card over and over, and you can look at all the different prompts there? I'm assuming you've probably done that, but I'm just making sure. What's with these birds? Why did I say a bird? It's a fucking griffin, mate. The beak and wings of a bird and the body of a lion. I'm still looking at it, yeah. Okay. Take your time. I guess these statues are meant to guard the peace of this little roof haven. I have to say, they're incredibly detailed, almost frighteningly so. Instead of feeling welcomed, I wonder how many people have been scared off by these instead. You really think they're scary worthy? Pegasus, the winged horse of legend. No wait, isn't that a horn on its forehead? So it's a unicorn? No, that can't be right either. Unicorns don't have wings. What's this? There's a little plaque here at the bottom showing the name of the piece. Contradictions. That'll teach me to bother engaging with such things. It's a pretty sizable cherry tree. Its flowers are just on the cusp of full bloom. According to what Kay told us. Okay. So the person in the raincoat that Kay saw supposedly approached her from the direction of the concession stand. Which would suggest that she was pushed over this railing here. The railing is chest high. You'd have to try really hard to go tumbling over the edge of it. Everything looks sturdy enough. Alternating tasks, so it's definitely be done by Wednesday. It's a Pegasus. I mean, I agree, it looks like a Pegasus to me. It doesn't look like it has like a horn on its head. It looks more like an ear. Hi, Eddie. How did Kay lose her memory? Think this was something she wanted to forget? Maybe some particular choice words from Miles, the insult comic? Of course not. I wouldn't dream of saying anything so terribly she'd want to forget. Detective Gumshoe, on the other hand, could do with a few more choice words on occasion. Poor guy. I don't envy him one bit. Well, but you want to be, like, my friend, White, so, like, I'm just saying. I'm fine. She was in the tree? Hi. Okay. Don't mind me. I was just lying in wait. That would make you a criminal, Kay. Perhaps you mean to say laying low. Oh, yes, that. I was so worried something was gonna jump out of the bushes. Nevertheless, I doubt people will look kindly on a suspect haunting the site of her supposed crime. Surely you understand that, even in your current state. On top of which, while you've been playing hide-and-go-seek, I've been worried sick and frantically trying to find you. Are you mad at me? Of course I am. Now, what were you thinking coming back here? Did you think your amnesia would excuse your recklessness? No, I came to try and help you get your badge back. What? I thought if I could get my memory back, I might be able to remember killing that poor woman. I thought if I came back to where I lost my memory, maybe I could. Aw, she smiled! There's one thing you haven't lost, you know? Your abilities to surpass my expectations at every turn. Oh, I'm okay. Alright, I'm a big girl. I couldn't be more certain now that you're the Kay I know so very well. However, I don't appreciate you being so reckless, do you hear me? I'm sorry. Seriously, Miles, you're killing me here. You're banking good guy points, and then you went and blew it by blowing your top. I love this man so much. Please don't die in the final mission.
Good to see you, kiddo. Glad to see you're safe. Come on, bring it in.
Okay.
That's the spirit. Not now, Fender. Eesh, I was just trying to lighten the mood.
What the fuck was that?
Live news now from the big building, where a shocking murder took place earlier today. Police continue their hunt for a young woman known to have been present at the scene. She's considered the prime suspect, and police say no effort is being spared in trying to track her down. Ooh, mama, they're not messing around, huh? Well, team, what's the plan? Looks like the clock's ticking down, and fast.
Indeed. It's only a matter of time before they find us.
Alright, first things first. Kay, you're sticking with us from now on. Capiche?
But I've caused you so much trouble already. You can hardly make things any worse for me at this point. Can you imagine just saying that to any person who, like, annoys you too much? Can you just, like, imagine someone being like, oh, I don't want to bother you. It's like, you can hardly make things any worse than they already were. Mr. Edgeworth?
And it's settled. We're in this together like the Three Musketeers.
Amazing.
Miles here will be in charge of proving Kay innocent.
And I will, believe me.
So I'm gonna need you to do everything you can to help him with his investigating. Okay, Kay?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Great. Now I've gotta move quick. Can't be getting bagged by the boys in blue before we've even started. You two may not have any more to lose, but your Uncle Eddie sure does. Gregory would never forgive me if I got the family office shut down.
I'm sure he would, but it's fine. Thank you, Fendo. I'm sure I owe you more than I'll ever really know. Okay, so do I just talk to her? Is that what's happening? Been help to you so far. Save. Is this connected? No. Okay. Interesting. So we need to figure out what pushed her. I don't know why I wouldn't just put her back up in the tree, to be honest. I'm feeling like there's something just on the edge of my memory. There is? It could be a clue we need. Alright, just let it float to the top of your head and say whatever comes to your thoughts. Alright, I'm seeing, it's very faint, but I'm seeing a small restaurant, like a counter and some seats, and there's this incredible smell. Beautiful golden soup, not too thick, and it tastes just right. It's filled with delicious noodles. They're firm, but not too firm, and that's when I thought it crossed my mind. I'm gonna order another bowl. Hello! Hey, cheese! Get cheese! To get cheese, fucking piff the cheese at him. Let's go. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? What you been doing? What's your plan? We love you, Miles. Miles is the best. Throw the cheese. Bam! Throws a reindeer at you. What are you gonna do now? You throw cheese, I employ reindeer to eat the cheese. I was playing Crash Bandicoot? Or are you playing something else? What? Why are we throwing perfectly good cheese? To eat it, obviously. We're not actually wasting cheese. Indeed. Very nice. Which game? There's multiple games, right? Got Chucky milk. Sorry. Since we don't have antacids in the house anymore, what are antacids? Crash mind over mutant. Damn, that sounds fancy. Hell yeah. Trust me, it's worth a play. Okay.
I definitely feel like Crash Bandicoot is one of those things that I'm never gonna get around to. I'll always be like, man, I should play one of those games, and then never get around to it. So strange and weird for a game in 2008. 2008? Oh god. That's a long time ago. Good times. Nexium, Gaviscon, that kind of medication. What? What type of medication is that? Never heard of it. I'm just thinking of Gascon, and he's an asshole. A noble outlaw dedicated to stealing the truth. Do you really not remember any of that? Oh. I think you're right. I was a noble. Not a noble, okay. A noble outlaw. Still, I suppose you got halfway there. I feel like I need to present something to her, but like, what would I present? I guess I could present anything, really. Do you remember this? A criminal. And I wrote this? The letter isn't handwritten, so it's hard to say who actually wrote it. I see. Okay. Not a lot to say, though. Where's her book of memories? Didn't I get that as a piece of evidence? Sorry, a book of promises. I feel like that would have been good to show her. I like how I actually don't have the prosecutor's badge in my inventory anymore. That's so cool. I like pins. You like pins, Mr. Edgeworth? Not particularly, no. Still, you always seem to have one on you. It's a part of the job, I'm afraid, and this one is also a piece of evidence. Oh, so you carry things you don't like around as a form of willpower training? And that's not it at all. What? I remember they had legs. But there's nothing out there beyond the stand. How could they have been walking on thin air? I don't know. Maybe they were a ghost? A ghost? I'm sorry, Kay, but ghosts don't exist. They are the very antithesis of science. Then this is one of those contradiction things, huh? I might jog my memory. How about we go over what you remember one more time? I was in a red raincoat, they pushed me. Sorry, I just can't remember anything. Oh, but there is one thing. I could see the moon over their shoulder as they came closer and closer. The moon? Yes, it's all very fuzzy, but it was in the exact same place as it is right now. Well, that's a massive the fucking contradiction, because she said it approached from this angle, and she was standing here, but she saw it over their shoulder. Unless she saw it over their shoulder as she was pushed. Like, as she was flung over the railing, she saw him and then the moon behind them. Helps with indigestion. Sounds like a planet. So it helps with indigestion and or acid reflux. Oh, right. It went from boiling hot all damn day to almost freezing tonight. Ugh, that's what I would love right now, actually. We had a couple of those days, and now they're not. It's still so hot. It's been so hot recently. I'm like, please stop. The last like 4 days are all supposed to be extremely hot, and then once we get to Wednesday, it's supposed to go back down to quote-unquote normal, quote-unquote. So I just need to get through tomorrow, and she'll be right. Hopefully. I'm hoping we'll just get plenty of rain tomorrow, and that'll put a damper on things. Now I'm just thinking of bread. That's new information. I should keep it in mind. I was trying to figure out which piece of evidence would be the most important, and of course the thing I click last is the one thing that's most important. Problem is I can't get to a baseline temp to get to sleep with the mood swing temps. Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me, Miles, but what about the possession spirit bullshit from past cases? Possession spirit? Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. That's a very good point. Well, that doesn't prove that... I guess it proves that ghosts exist, but they're only spirits. And they can't do anything unless they're possessed. What do I want to connect here? Okay. Thinking back over what Kay has said, the person in the raincoat approached her from the direction of the concession stand, which implies that she was pushed over the railing on the side opposite the stand. She also said she could see the moon over this person's shoulder, but when we checked just now, the moon was in a different location than expected. Yet Kay claims it currently in the same spot in the night as on the night of the incident. This throws the position of the moons and the person in the raincoat out of alignment with her story. I think her memories may have become confused somehow. What's more, if she really had been pushed over that railing, she would have never survived the fall. Therefore, I must conclude that she may not have fallen where she thought she did. Do these two things stick together? Ghosts don't exist, my ass. He's in denial, it's fair. You may have fallen, Kay, but it couldn't have been over that railing, because if you had, you wouldn't be alive now to tell the tale. But I definitely remember standing under that tree. If I was pushed, the only way I could have fallen is over that railing, isn't it? Not unless the ground opened up and swallowed you whole. The ground can just open up like that? How? My bad, just a joke of matters, so sorry, kiddo. But it may also be closer to the truth than you think, Fender. Let's take another look at the ground in that area. It's a chance we missed something. Okay. You mean this thing right here? You mean this thing? What's this? Looks like a service hatch. Hey, do you think you might have fallen down here instead? Nah, you'd never be as clumsy as that. Sorry, I just can't say one way or another. My bad, kiddo. Just another one of my silly musings. You don't have to take me so seriously, you know. I don't? Never? Well, maybe not never. If I told you to leap lyrically into my arms. Lyrically? Fender! Chill, Mouserino. Where's your sense of whimsy? So, never then. Ouch. Talk about a deep cut. I need more evidence. What other evidence do I need? What else do I need to know? Big ass freaking hatch. How did we ever miss that? I saw it, but I mean, like, it doesn't look like a hatch, does it? I mean, like, it's a weird type of service hatch, I guess is what I'm saying. Wait, so what am I supposed to do then? Where is it? I need something to connect this to, right? The time on the clock?
17-year-old sought in connection with a lawyer slaying. Slaying? Sure. As you can see, there's still hard at work up on the 50th floor. That's where the Committee for the Prosecutorial Excellence holds their disciplinary hearings, correct? That's correct. There have been people walking by the windows all evening. This is one serious investigation. That doesn't make our chances of getting out of here with K any rosier. We'll have to find a way to slip past the press. I'm a cool and mysterious customer, Malzarina, but I'm no spy. We can use them as a decoy if things get desperate. Okay, whatever you're thinking, quit it. I can tell it doesn't end well for me. Is it a clock? So we were on TV too? I don't think so. The camera is far enough away, and it's just dark enough that I think we'll be safe for now. At least we'd better be. If Kay is spotted, things would go from bad to worse before we know it. Okay. The light? As you can see, there's still hard at work on the 50th floor. Wait, something's very wrong with this picture. What? What am I missing? And I can use a certain piece of evidence to help me deduce exactly what. The time? I feel like they're trying to emphasize the time or something. What does it say? 6. It's almost 7 o'clock? So wait, no. Yes. Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock. No, that fits. Ugh. What am I missing? Like suggested. Yeah, I didn't expect the TV to actually be important, so... Oh, it's one row down? Is that the point? It's the 49th floor. Is that right? Surely not.
Eureka!
In question, how many floors does this building have? Technically, it should have 49 floors. Guys, calling it now, it's supposed to have 49 floors. We all know why, correct? Because no building or ship typically has a level that has a 13th floor because it is considered too unlucky that people just don't want to risk it. So people don't make a level 13 floor or, in buildings, so. I know it's not relevant to this case, but I just thought I would say it. Easy, 50, right? Kinda ironic there's just a few feet where the community works as ugly little schemes. It's a place where starry-eyed young romantics come to wish for an everlasting smoochy times. Then what's that dark space above the 50th floor? But the gloomy underbelly of love? Wait a minute. Exactly. The committee chamber is supposed to be on the top floor, directly beneath the viewing platform. But it actually appears to be located one floor below that, clearly contradicting the supposed facts. Maybe whoever wrote the pamphlet made a mistake? Or there's a secret 50th level. Somehow, I don't think so. Call me crazy, but yes, there appears to be a hidden 51st floor. Oh, that's a different angle to be looking at. Whoa, that's where they keep the gloomy underbelly of love? My heart. You need to take it quite so literally, Kay. Good, then perhaps we can take this more seriously then. Come on, have you met me, Miles? That may be easier said than done.
Can I just say it's crazy that at this point they've barely known each other for like a week. They met on the 24th? 28th? 28th was the thing. 26th. They met on the 26th. And it is the 4th now, so that's 5 or 9 days? It'll still be easier than trying to enjoy your so-called jokes. I love his jokes. He's funny. Alright. So the 50th floor is just a service room? How has a whole floor between the 50th and the viewing platform remained undetected all this time?
Got me there. Kinda hard to have a set of stairs going up to it, if you ask me.
That's precisely it. Things like stairs that are normally out in the open, going unnoticed by people seems a bit implausible, which can only mean the 51st floor is no ordinary floor and can't be reached by ordinary means.
Then we'll just have to reach it through extraordinary means, right?
Gotta love 'em.
I don't know about extraordinary means. Maybe let's go for unconventional.
Indeed. Consider it, if you will, the hatch we found by the cherry tree. What would you expect to find on the other side of such a hatch? A room of some kind, perhaps? They knew each other when Miles was little too. Oh, but he was like super small though. Like they haven't seen each other. Yeah, it's a good point. But the point, they've been friends. Interacting.
Oh ho, secret room. Now you're talking my language.
Let's take a look.
Oh,
I love this.
alright, there we go.
What is this place?
Got stuff down there. It's a storeroom? Whatever it is, I think we can safely say that this is where you fell. Go team! Strike one mystery off the list.
Yes, but the greater mystery of Kay's memory loss remains unsolved. We have a red-raincoated figure who can walk on air to account for, among other things.
Hey, can't a guy bask in his success for a second?
Okay, but side thought, can you imagine Fender trying to be cool uncle to tiny, serious little Miles in a suit? I would have loved for that day. That would be great. It would fail so miserably.
You'd be like, hey little Miles guy, how you doing?
And he's like, objection, your hat's crooked.
Oh, okay little buddy, I'll straighten it for you.
Okay, very good. Now the judge will hear your plea.
Plea? What have I been accused of?
You have been accused of the crime of killing my teddy bear.
Oh no, but I would never do something like that.
Don't worry, because I'm a defense attorney who knows that you're innocent, so I'm gonna get you off the hook.
Whoa, little man! Thank you so much for believing in me.
No problem. Like that. Fashion crime, have you seen how long your tie is? I hadn't even noticed that. Now that you've pointed that out, that really frustrates me. I don't like ties being too long.
Never found a hidden storage room? I've always scooch on down to check it out.
Are we gonna find out this is where Kay keeps her things because she doesn't have a parent or anything? We have pretty much exhausted everything up to here. Can't hurt to take a look. Please don't interrupt me. Please don't interrupt me. I wanna look in the hole. I wanna look in the hole. Fuck! Oh, no, now we're fine. It's fine. It's just Emma. Is that you, Mr. Edgeworth? Emma, what are you doing here? I heard about what happened from Detective Gumshoe. I was in the area, so I thought I'd come by and see what's going on. This is Emma Skye. She's a high school student currently studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist, even though this is not Europe. The younger sister of a former superior of mine, who also stood in court together. I have to admit, for someone who was in, like, I'm pretty sure DLC, she turns up making a comeback. Detective called me up in a panic.
He said your badge fell off the big building, and that Kay was in a man's suit and...
Hold it right there. Didn't you just leave to go back to Europe a few days ago? And you're back again already?
Yep, I'm here with one of my professors. But not to do any schoolwork or anything, just some interpreting.
And then shouldn't you be off doing that instead of gallivanting around a crime scene?
Oh, it's fine. There's this wonderful thing called body language after all.
That's not an actual language, Emma.
Anyway, never mind me. This is about Kay. How is she? Where is she? Oh, shucks. Isn't that sweet, K-Meister? Your little friend is worried about you.
Oh, yes?
Who's this guy? Don't tell me you went and got a new assistant, Mr. Edgeworth. Very funny, young lady. It's actually the other way around, I'll have you know. Eddie Fender, attorney at law, senior partner at Edgeworth & Co. law offices. Edgeworth? Are you... So you are his assistant? Wait, attorney? Oh, since when were you a defense attorney?
I'm not. To say it's complicated is an understatement.
Let's not sweat the details for now, yeah? First things first. But an attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Really? Oof, it's like I'm not even here. What is this, some kind of weird experiment?
Perhaps we should head down below. I'll explain that.
I agree, the police should be here any minute. Who's this?
I'll explain later, Emma. Come on, time to go.
Alright, but you better explain yourself, Mr. Hotshot Pro Attorney.
And trust me, I'll explain that too.
Are we all just getting in? Okery-dokery-doo. Down the hatch we go.
Yes. Oh. Need to head to lunch. Thank you for the stream. Hope you're gone by the time I get back. No worries, Estania. Take care. Have a good lunch. I'll probably be done in half an hour, so... Sleepy time, always sleepy times. Leading me through this weirdness and behind. Question mark, 7 p.m. 06.
It's dark as a grave down here. Can't see the nose in front of my roguishly handsome face.
Watch your step, Emma.
Ouch!
Hit my head on something. Make your way down slowly, Kay. I don't want you to slip.
Oh,
yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's gotta be a light switch here somewhere. Ah, bingo.
Oh, shit. Is this the smuggling ring? This is the smuggling ring. Kay accidentally came across the smuggling ring where they kept the...
No way!
That's insane! Okay, so this statue is from the previous Miles Edgeworth game, so Investigations 1. And so that means that, and the thing about that was that it was switched with a fake version and stuff. And it happened while on a plane and stuff. So I guess this is where they ended up putting it. But this explains where the jamming ninja mask is from, because it's over here. And then this item over here was on the plane, the suitcase. What the fuck? Holy shit, but they're all priced in terms of like amount and stuff. And so the hidden 51st floor really is being used as a storeroom for the smuggling ring. You need to take a careful look around all these items. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, you promised me an explanation, or 3. I did. Where do we even start? Fade to black. Wow, a lot's been happening, huh? What a case. It's not supposed to fill you with excitement, Emma. Seems you've gotten yourself into a real pickle, Mr. Prosecutor Attorney. I'm not an attorney or a prosecutor anymore. Well, whatever you are, I think it's time for science to help give a lending hand. Don't worry, I brought my entire kit with me. Well, if you're sure. Are you kidding? I live for moments like this. Here, let's make this official. Good working with you again, Mr. Edgeworth. And you, Miss Sky.
There we are, and then there were 4. Alright, everyone, let's get to work.
I don't know where the elevator goes. We'll check that in a second. Really, Blue Badger?
Looks like it goes down.
It's something we'll certainly want to investigate further, but we should look around up here first.
Aye, aye, Captain. Let me know when you find anything juicy. I'll keep trying to see what I can remember. I'll let you know if anything comes to mind.
Thank you, Kay. Emma?
Alright, willing and able to investigate, Mr. Edgeworth.
Very well, let's begin.
He has so much. He has so many people helping him out. I kinda gotta respect it.
I love seeing Miles run. There's something funny about seeing him run.
Like, he doesn't look like someone who should run. You know what I mean?
He's like, bad guys don't look at, good guys don't look at explosions.
This is crazy.
And there's money too. Piles of banknotes just left out for all to see. A little tasteless, wouldn't you say?
No way, these are all $100 bills. A fortune right there. How many years would it take for you to make that much money, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, Emma, I don't even want to think about it. This statue.
What is it? Got some new data for me?
Not exactly, it's just something from a case I worked on, a piece of evidence. I believe it's called the Alfred statue, and there were two of them, a real one and a fake one. Whichever one this is, it shouldn't be here of all places.
No case, huh? Guess you have worked on a bunch of different... Huh? Oh, no! What are you doing here? Gaucho, call in the air for red dang handed, guilty than a tomcat covered in cream.
Duh. My eyes! Stop that at once! Why is she here?
Ain't no stopping my snapping, not till I got every dang detail and then some. Y'all think I'm about to let a bunch of dirty criminals go when I got the shot think again?
We're not criminals.
Yeah, sure. Pull the other one, it's got pull the other one, it's got bells on it. This here's camera's a weapon of justice. Ain't about to be hornswoggled by your cheap denials.
Oh, it's you.
Huh? You're that low-down dirty jerk of a prosecutor, ain't you?
Who are you calling a low-down dirty jerk? This is Lotta Hart, a photojournalist by trade. We've crossed paths on a few occasions, especially on that one particular case. The case about Von Karma. She's hard to forget, and even harder to get a word in edgewise with. And I'm Edgeworth.
Quit making that face, will ya? That's the face of a no-good schemer if I ever did show one.
Seems I didn't leave the best of impressions on her either.
Well, if it's payback time, Mr. Schemer, you ought to be thankful. All I want from you is a couple pictures.
But we're just here to investigate.
Sure, y'all. Yar. If by investigate you mean pull the wood over Lotta's mild wild eyes.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, I thought you might listen to me. It didn't hurt to try, I guess, but we're probably better off leaving her alone for now. Alright, girlie.
Pretty weird looking, I have to say.
It's known as the Alfred statue.
What?
The Alfred statue.
It says here that it's called the Aleph Red statue. Aleph Red, Alfred, Aleph Red.
What are you muttering about?
Oh, nothing. Let's carry on.
He was wrong about the name.
It's kind of creepy, all these masks lying up here in the dark.
I'm not a fan of horror movies, I take it.
No way, that stuff's so unscientific.
I think you mispronounced terrifying.
Something is missing here. Do 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 do. Something is missing.
Eureka!
Kay was carrying a jamming ninja mask when she was found, but it looks like it might have originally come from this hawk.
Scientifically speaking, that doesn't seem like a crazy hypothesis, which would mean that Kay was really here?
As you put it, not a crazy hypothesis, but why?
Did she come here to steal something, maybe? There's all kinds of stuff here.
Because she's a great thief who steals the truth, I suppose. No, I think it's too early to jump to any conclusions.
I agree. What TV show are these from?
I know a lot about it, but I believe it's called the Students of... I don't know, sorry. The Students of Starry School. It's about an elementary school where the students are all superheroes.
So the masks are modeled on sports safety helmets, or something like that. And maybe the number of islets tell you their student ID number. No. So the one on the left would be number 1, the number 1 is number 2. I suppose that could be it, yes. And that would mean a ton of slits for the kids with the highest ID numbers. I have to admit to being a little intrigued by this show now. It's the Steel Samurai and the Nickel Samurai. The Nickel Samurai always seems kind of pleased with himself to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not just about being skinny and cool, you know, there's more to it than that. I'm Team Steel all the way. You've just gone up in my estimations, Emma. These are all case files from various murders. What? But why would they be in here? They should be safely under lock and key at the courthouse at the prosecutor's office. Which would suggest that somebody removed them without permission. Something very suspicious is going on here. We need to find out more. This is not good. These are... What's the matter, Edgeworth? If I'm not mistaken, some of these items on display here are pieces of evidence from old cases of mine. But what are they doing here? Because all of this stuff should have been put into trial, but it wasn't. Shit. I don't remember the doll. I feel like I should, but I remember the ink down here and the lantern and the perfume. They're all important. Maybe this is where the committee stores stuff it's looking into? It can't be. Evidence like this is stored at the police department. Or is it? I don't keep stuff at the prosecutor's office too? When a case is ongoing, yes, but once the last trial has finished up, it's supposed to go right back to the precinct, unless a very good reason for it to go elsewhere. And yet, here it all is. There's no point in trying to figure out, well, why is right now? I should take a closer look. Someone's been selling them? Prices? I would never have guessed that. Wait, but none of this stuff could be worth that much money, could it? The prices are very high indeed. It's no wonder she's surprised. What about this lock? Looks like something's missing here. What else was found on her body again? This, the corsage. Hi, Tally. How are you? I'm pretty good. Oh. Just had a nice, restful day, thankfully. Yeah. Just doing all my fancy voices. Mr. Edgeworth can turn even the most boring topics into something picturesque with his explanations. Next time, try taking those kinds of notes in silence. He really doesn't remember. A bottle of ink and a lantern, both pieces of evidence from a previous case of mine. But why? What's all the stuff that's related to you doing here? It's not as if any of it was in my possession of any length of time, duration of the case, and no longer. Perhaps this is all nothing but a coincidence. But seriously, a coincidence? I've never thought I'd hear those words coming out of your mouth. You must always face up the facts of a situation, however strange they might be. Well, I mean, they would make sense that he's not the commonality, just the smuggling ring is the commonality. Do I need to really search anything else here? The titties. Click the titty. Titty! A mannequin? Wait a second. Wait, I know. All thanks to my powers of scientific deduction, of course. It's evidence from an old case of yours, right? Not this time. I've never seen it before in my life. It doesn't seem to fit with the other items in the room either. One thing, it doesn't have a price tag, so why is it here? It's a cute little doll. Looks kind of like the Steel Samurai. Oh shit, the Iron Infant was important! That was with the final case of the last game. Oh shit.
He was born burdened with the knowledge that he too would one day be called upon to fight for justice. Can't imagine the pressure that must have put him under, more than most people could bear. Yes, he's young, but you can sense it nonetheless a certain tragic refinement. Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Are you even listening to me? Yes, of course. Oh, isn't he cute? Like this fluffy little guy. That's the stuff animal found at God Lake. God Lake. God Lake. God Lake. I don't remember. Oh, thank God. Okay, I did a flashback. Buy the orb. What? I have enough orbs, Con. What are you saying? So how did he wind up here? He's missing his left horn. He is, but he never had it in the first place. At least not as far as we ever saw. Why would anyone give the president a broken tie to begin with? I hate the fact that that's the important information I grabbed from all of this. So this storeroom is actually more of a stockroom. It would seem so, much as it pains me to consider such a thing. What kind of person sells off evidence from serious criminal cases? And who too? Who would even want to pay for all this stuff? And somebody, clearly. The price tags are proof of that. Wow, people really will collect anything, huh? Fascinating. There's an outline in the cloth on top of the cloth. Answer something like probably sitting there until quite recently, wouldn't you say? You know what? I think I might be right, but I'm drawing a blank trying to imagine what. Well, I might have an idea. A star-shaped outline. Don't we have a piece of evidence that might be connected? Do we? Wait. I don't remember anything. Oh, fuck! The candelabra! I hadn't even noticed that! That's fucked up. So this is where the murder actually took place. I hadn't looked at the bottom of it. I'd always been looking at like the top with the step. How the outline of the dust matches the bottom of the candelabra exactly. I'd say there's a very strong chance that this is where our murderer took it from. Which would mean the candelabrum was evidence from another case? It certainly seems likely, but that's not our concern right now. The key thing to note is that the murder weapon was taken from the storeroom. Morning, house. Guten Morgen.
I'm tired.
You're tired. Go to bed. I literally just got up.
No, Con's the mod. If he says something, it obviously is the truth.
Go to bed. A likely story.
Don't question Con, obviously.
Alright.
So what are y'all doing snooping around an old fish place like this anyhow? Anyhow?
I think it's us who should be asking you that.
Me? I'm in it for the truth, for the good old society, and for little old me, of course. But what you might call a photographer for the... I'm what you might call a photographer for the people. Snapping here, snapping there, snapping every damn where.
I'll just leave you to it then.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure we've investigated basically everything. I'm missing something here? Oh. Oh, I guess I gotta connect my things together. Okay. Price tags. Lots of money. Smuggling. How many cases are left? 1.5. We're almost at the end of this one, actually. This is a very short case from what I've seen. Because we are already up to quote-unquote middle 2 in this one. And there's only end 1 and end 2. So I think this case is like a prelude for the final case. So the final case might take a while. But this is kind of like part 1 to part 2, possibly. But yeah, so there's only this one and the next one. But considering this case alone, like, I'm actually pretty close to finishing this. Good night, House Universe. Good night, Con. Sleep well. Hey, Oldham. Have a good night. In 40 minutes, it will be yesterday, which means you have a 1-day sleep deficit. What? I think it's pretty clear that somebody has been running an illicit trade in judicial goods. Shady deals on the hidden 51st floor? This is big. It has to be, right? I think it might be, but we'll need to investigate a little further yet. We need to find out more about what's going on here. If only there was eyewitnesses we could interview. An eyewitness, huh? Why exactly are you here, Ms. Hart? Me? I told you, I'm in it for the truth. The good old society, little old me, of course. I'm a photographer for the people. For the people? If you won't tell me the real reason you're here, perhaps I can hazard a guess. Somebody was carrying out an illicit police evidence... Somebody was carrying out an illicit police evidence trafficking scheme here in the storage room. Oh, so she's after a juicy story. Makes sense. Well, how'd y'all figure that out? Guess it means I don't have to be tippy-toed around it anymore now. One of my sources told me the down low about an underground auction. What? So all the items here were sold to the highest bidder, folks. Was slinging money around like it was going out of fashion. Had to come see for myself, of course. Get eyes on my subject, you know. Should've heard the tales my contact was telling. Taller than 2 trees, or so I thought at first. Anyhow, wasn't about to write it up based on hearsay alone. So yesterday I snuck in, slunk behind here the statue, and settled in to wait. Wait, does that mean you saw her when Kay was hit? Been started late at night, carrying right on through to the break of dawn. And so the auction and the murder happened on the same night. Coincidence? Dirty Dealings is a secret storeroom. Talk about a story. Was there anything else on sale apart from the items of evidence in this room? Sure, there was regular old stuff too. Shady artworks from who knows where, that kind of thing. What way are shady artworks regular exactly? But the evidence was the big draw for us. Reckon they were selling them faster than the crooks could smuggle them out of the cop and prosecutor shops. And I'll bet you got pictures of the whole thing, right, Miss Hart? Well, you see, the main vent was down below. I had to try and see what I could from up here. Having been up here since yesterday, I assume you witnessed the entire auction from start to finish then? It was an underground affair, like I said, so folks wasn't exactly giving away much. All them customers came down one at a time from up on the roof there. Oh shit. Threw all masks just as soon as they got down the ladder, and that ain't all. Okay, so Kay must have put on a mask to kind of like blend in. They have voice changes, doodads on them. See, teeny tiny one, dinkier than a bug's behind. Wow, what a statement. No. I guess it's bedtime now. So you couldn't see their real face and you couldn't hear them real voices. Surreptitious as all heck. Surreptitious is a really dramatic word for me to say. And you mean surreptitious, right? I surely do. Sweet, sweet surreptitude. Surreptitude. Also not a word. Anywho, once they had their gear on, they went on right downstairs. Hi, Dom. Good night. Man.
Aleph red statue.
Aleph red statue. I love you.
I love you too.
Got that sleep.
Yeah.
Take meds if needed.
Yeah.
Considering how late and hot it is.
Yeah.
I love you. Leave my door open. Thanks. Man, I can't wait for the weather to turn down. Dar, make house go to bed. Are you kidding me? It's so late. Dara needs to go to bed. Are you kidding me? Should be tackling Adara to bed. And when it came to leave, they all done the same, but in reverse. Up they came, one by one, one by one by one. Masks back on the hook, up the ladder and away. Whoa, that's a serious operation. How many participants were there? 11 altogether. I counted when they came down the ladder. Participants entered the storeroom one by one through the roof. They also left one by one through the storeroom and up to the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 masks. So all the masks would have technically disappeared. So there's a good chance that Kay broke in and had the mask on, saw the entire operation, and then left. But as she was, and put the mask away, but as she was coming out here, like maybe if she left last, or second to last, she came up onto the roof, and everyone else had kind of like vacated the roof maybe, but the final person or someone caught her as she came out and was like, hang on, you're Kay Faraday, and then fucking punched her, and then she was knocked down. That makes sense. Something to that effect. And then when she was knocked unconscious, they set it up to make it look like this. To incriminate her. I didn't just hide behind a stupid statue the whole time, you know. You didn't? Then where were you? Well, when I first got here, you know what? That ain't important right now. You were hiding behind the statue from the very beginning. Anywho, I watched all them folks come in from a spawn spot wearing the shadows. I see. So you're watching from behind the statue. Used that there elevator to get down below. And once they were all down there, I snuck up and took me a peek at what was going on. You mean the elevator remained in the room beneath? Nah, they set it back up, but there is a little peeky hole if you know where to look. Elevator don't quite sit flush with the floor, see? And if you bend down and squint just right, you can see the whole shebang. Did you catch the sight of who was in charge? Alright, sure, I guess I did. Ain't half so good a story if you don't get a glimpse of the evil ringleader after all. I wonder who this ringleader is. I'll have to ask her some more. She's probably lying. She's lied before. And do you still want to hang tomorrow? If so, what time? No, it's still tomorrow. Well, your today, my tomorrow. What's the time we usually hang out? My, like 10:30 or like 11, 10:30, 11. So 11 hours from now. something like that. My time, which I think is around 10 your time, yeah. Just around there. Y'all should know I came here to get me an exclusive. An exclusive ain't dang much if you done spin the builder beans already. So you don't actually know anything about them? I think that's why she won't give us an answer? Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, got me. Couldn't see if there was a man or a woman, a kid or an old timer. Nothing. What were they wearing? Could you see that at least? Sure. White jacket, white gloves, and a magenta flower on the lapel. Them 3 things is what I remember. What's good a description of the outfit if I don't got a clue or who wearing it? So this ringleader disguised their identity too, just like everyone else? Yes sirree! Mask, voice changer, the whole 9 yards. They were wearing one of the masks. Which one? Let me see. Oh yeah, this one. Zervin. Who the fuck is Zervin? This wasn't on the thing over here. Zervin? What kind of name is that? Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth, you never heard of Zervin? He's the global hero Anya Capon's arch nemesis. Who hasn't heard of Zervin the Time Lord? Sure. I think you might be better off asking someone who has. So you didn't get a glimpse of their face at all? No, I damn well didn't, which kind of scotched my scoop. This whole mess has been nothing but a snipe hunt. I should have never come. Yeah, I definitely think you should leave now. Before someone else, like, kills you. Time Lord? Doctor Who? Maybe. His name's Zeva. We know of somebody who was dressed like that. Maybe I should try showing that evidence to Miss Hart. I miss Doctor Who. I used to watch it all the time in high school. It's kind of how I feel about Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was an era. And it's like, now it's shit. Not even happening. Well, I mean, there's the other TV show that's coming out, but that's just filled with incest to the point where it's boring. Still around, but I don't watch it. Sure did. Don't ask me why they were dressed up like a peacock in a parade, but they were. Is this the outfit you saw? Well, holy smokes, it sure as heck is. But wait, so the big cheese is dead? Well, all we know is that she's the victim in the case we're investigating. Her name was Rosie Ringer. Do you know her? No. So the ringleader was a lady. Well, ain't that just a slippier in a dang eagle? Throw me off with a man's jacket like that. I hardly think she did it to fool you specifically. But setting that aside, what's important is that we've discovered something vital to the case. Namely that the underground auction was chaired by none other than our victim. So somebody done bumped off the boss, huh? Then that's what was happening. When what was happening? Oh, nothing at all. Y'all just going about your business now. No offense, Miss Hart, but that made you sound about 5 times more suspicious. Suspicious my foot, I told y'all, it's nothing. And you won't get nothing more out of than that. Wait, so there is more? How many dang times I gotta tell you it ain't nothing, okay? And I ain't saying nothing out the way. Oh. Can you just tell us a little more, pretty please? I'll tell you this, okay? I'm a journalist, a news hound, a scoop hunter, you hear? Exclusive articles go out, money comes in, that's how the game is played. Tell you more? Heck, I've done told y'all too much already. Wait, what if I examine some fingerprints for you, pro bono? What kind of copper mania thank you is that? I should as sooner get a tooth pulled. every single time I see her say a word that my brain understands how to say. Same thing with Eddie, actually. Eddie and this girl, she says stuff and my brain thinks, I know what that word is, and I'm sitting there like, I feel like nobody says those words anymore. Like, think about it, right? Get someone from like, someone who's like 15 years old, and you're like, if you went up to them and said cockamamie, they'd probably sit there and be like, oh, what did you just say? Hi Morgan, hi Han, hope you're doing well. My friendo cute chick from Aussie. Yeah, it's hot, it's terrible. Please send some of the cool weather here. I need it. But yeah, hi Morgan, Illy Morgan. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Sprinkle positivity. Oh wait, I need to go to bed. Fuck. Wait, let me just see if I can get to the end of this conversation. You want intel, you go dig it up yourselves, just like I had to. Okay, because she isn't gonna talk to either one of us. Oh, she will. I'll handle things from here, Emma. Chess. I was assuming it would come to this. I was waiting for it. That's fine. We can start that tomorrow. We actually got through a good amount today. Especially considering it seems like this case is pretty short. Yeah, it's bedtime. Sleepy baby. It's so hot, guys. I just want the weather. I like being warm, but this humidity is insane. Like the fact that it's just like it's one of those things where you're like, where is a cool breeze? You know? Anyway. Well done. As someone who was here for all of it, you did a great job. Now go to bed, Con. Uno reverse card. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you'll have an excellent day today and tomorrow. Oh, my arm. Just trying to move my arm like this hurts. But it's this arm. No. Con. Now, you can't be an authoritative dictator. We've talked about this. I'm the tyrannical leader in charge of the stream, okay? And I don't approve of what you've done. Thank you. Sweet freedom. Is it really sweet freedom if you've come back? Like, I'm just saying, weren't you free from this stream for a couple seconds? So really, sweet freedom should be you escaping. So what I'm saying is that, welcome back to the cage, bitch. You know, being here. I can't be a tyrannical dictator. That's literally all the modding is. Yes, but I'm the one on top, okay? Don't forget who's on top, okay? You would be nothing without my power. Something like that, right? I don't know what you're talking about. Con, thank you for all your hard work. Even the hard work that is not hard work, because it's House. House is harmless. He's a house. Only thing he's dangerous with is with earthquakes. So if anyone ever comes in a stream called Earthquake, start quaking in your boots, lad. Rest well, Han. It's nice seeing you. It's good seeing you too, Morgan. I hope I will rest up. I'm trying to like rest my arm at the moment and just everything with this side of my body. I'm hoping it'll be good enough for work on Wednesday. So, because I've got the full day shift. Because fuck me. Nah, I got insurance. I got earthquake insurance. Well, that's good. That's important. Yes, you're the head Tyrannosaurus. I know it. Thank you, Con. Thank you. Very important. I'm very good at like, you know what I mean? I'm just such a great T-Rex, you know? Anyway, have a good night's sleep, everybody. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I do want to keep going with the case tomorrow, so I'll probably do that. Pokemon stream, don't know who that is. Hannah's the head T-Rex with the little arms, rawr. Yeah. Sound like I'm just crying. Rather than just being like Acing. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this tomorrow. I want answers, okay? And it seems like this is a pretty short case, so there's a good chance I might even be able to start the 5th case, which means I can finish the game sooner, which means everyone can move on with their lives sooner, so be great. Anyway, have a good night's sleep, everybody. Take care, and I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. I put new music in here.